Traffic controller says last shutdown in 2019, it took about 2 months for controllers to get their full back pay for the time they worked during the shutdown.
Fox Business's Grady Trimble at Reagan National Airport. So far today, more than 3,000 delayed or canceled flights. The U.S. Supreme Court is expected to rule on food stamp assistance after the Trump administration challenged lower court orders to make full payments for the program, even without enough contingency money to cover it. The president pays tribute to veterans with a wreath laying at Arlington National Cemetery.
President Trump has proclaimed Veterans Day in the U.S. as a victory day, noting celebrations he's witnessed in Europe to mark the end of World Wars I and II.
America's warriors never quit, never surrender. They fight, 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 and they win, win, win. That's what we do. We win battles.
The president says his administration is reducing wait times for medical care for veterans and increasing post-service opportunities.
And I'm pleased to report that since January, the veterans' unemployment rate has fallen by more than 26%.
President Trump has also issued an executive order to build a center to house up to 6,000 homeless veterans by 2028.
Fox's Jared Halpern at the White House. The Dow hitting new highs right now, less than 70 points away from 48K. America is listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Indy Metro Police looking into multiple shootings. You've got cloudy skies and 38 degrees on Monument Circle. Feels like 29. I'm Jake McDaniel. Here's what's trending at 3:02. 4 of which happened last night into this morning.
The first shooting happening just after 9:15. Officers were called to a BP gas station on the west side of Indianapolis where they found a woman had been shot. Then, about half an hour later, on the near south side of Indy, police said a man was shot by his brother inside an apartment.
The only thing that we do know is that it was a disturbance between these two individuals, so we don't believe anyone in the neighborhood's in any danger at this time, and that this is an isolated incident between these two individuals.
That's IMPD Captain Don Wildhammer. Then came the morning. IMPD says a man was shot and killed at a home on the near east side of the city just before 3:30. Another person then died in a shooting on Indy's near northeast side, not even 2 hours later. Jarrett Lewis, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
With that, Indianapolis police also said this afternoon, a little after 12, that another person was shot on Fletcher Avenue near South Sherman Drive on the east side. That person was taken to a hospital in bad shape, but later died. There's newly filed evidence in the case of Richard Allen.
Allen was convicted last year of killing Abby Williams and Libby German in Delphi back in 2017. I'm John Herrick. Now, the evidence his legal team says they have as part of his appeal includes 1,200 pages of material related to the Odinism theory. They say it contains posts by a confirmed Odinist named Brad Holder, whose son was a friend of one of the victims. The exhibits include a photo resembling the crime scene layout and a painting by Holder resembling the pose of one of the girls' bodies. Allen maintains that he's innocent. John Herrick, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Average gas price today, $2.97, and Sycamore Services clients are trading their regular routines for the basketball court. They'll face off in a 3-on-3 game against players from the Indiana Lions this Friday in Danville. This event is a slam dunk for community inclusion, giving people with disabilities the chance to participate in this experience. You're 1 minute away from traffic and weather. It's 3:04.
By now, you've heard about IndianaUnclaimed.gov. It's a way to claim your unclaimed property from the Indiana Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division. It's not a scam. It's not houses, boats, cars, or storage facilities. It isn't free money. So what exactly is it? It's your money. It belongs to you, and it's waiting for you to claim it. It's money from unclaimed wages or commissions, forgotten bank accounts, underlying shares, refunds, insurance proceeds, stock dividends, safe deposit box contents, overpayments, certificates of deposit, money orders, and more. The Indiana Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division safeguards those funds while trying to locate and return those funds to the owner or heir. It's your money, you deserve it, and the Attorney General's office wants to make sure you get it. The Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division has over $800 million just waiting to be claimed. Text Hammer and Nigel to 46220. That's Hammer and Nigel to 46220. Or visit IndianaUnclaimed.gov to claim yours today.
Traffic at 3:05. Welcome back, Matt Bear.
Hey, thanks, Jake. Looking in Carmel, southbound 31 crash reported around 111th Street, and this has traffic backed up to 116th. Delay time coming in to 2 minutes. Eastbound 465 slow, Allisonville Road over to I-69. Northbound 65 on the south side, that's slow. Raymond into the south split, and southbound 6570 dragging from Michigan Street into the south split because of construction. Traffic sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you'll find everything you need for the holidays, all for under $35. Don't wait. Find a location at Macy'sBackstage.com. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
Good stuff, Matt. And now the forecast from the American Standard Heating Weather Center.
Partly cloudy skies tonight. Chilly. We'll see lows fall to 34. Warmer on your Wednesday with sunshine and highs near 55. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Tara Hastings for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jake McDaniel on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Hammer and Nigel.
Can you believe these characters are weirdos?
So let's rock it!
We celebrate Veterans Day on the anniversary of the armistice that ended World War I. The armistice that began on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. For all we can ever do for our heroes is remember them and remember what they did. And memories are transmitted through words. They gave up everything for our country, for us. And all we can do is remember.
Yes, a big, hearty, and happy Veterans Day for those that are serving, those that have served. My name is Nigel. Jason Hammer right over there. Extremely humbled, extremely proud. I don't know if those two things mix. Can you be proud and be humbled at the same time? I don't know. I have a great appreciation for what's happening today on Veterans Day here on the Hammer and Nigel Show. Operation Rudolph.
So Chris Wilson is here of the Veterans Support Network. And throughout the course of our program today, yes, we're still going to get you up to date on everything you need to know. Yeah. We're still probably going to have a few drinks, some juvenile laughs, but we're also going to raise money for some Hoosier veterans who need a little help here. And Chris, welcome to the show. Welcome back to the program. This isn't your first rodeo with us. Tell us a little bit about the Veteran Support Network.
So this is our...
Get a little closer there.
This is our second year of Operation Rudolph. And what Operation Rudolph is we're collecting money and items to give homeless veterans and needy veteran families these items. It'll be backpacks filled with hats, gloves, coats, scarves, socks, blankets, and children's books. And these items will be passed out right before Christmas. A little something to keep them warm through the winter time. And hopefully the children's books could help them reconnect back with their families. And the ultimate goal is to get them off the street back into society.
Chris, what's your background with the veterans?
I served 21 years in the Air Force, and you're welcome. I had a delivery company. I actually got hit by a semi, lost my right leg in 2018. So I opened this charity February of last year to give back to veterans. And our mission is to reduce veteran homelessness and veteran suicide.
What is it about veteran homelessness? Like, why is that a thing? How in the world is it a mental? There's a mental component.
The biggest part is mental health. So when veterans come out of the military, they are given prescription pills, and they lose their insurance when they come out. They go on to a type of Cobra, which is expensive, and they can't afford it. So they turn to street drugs to cope with their mental health. And that leads down a spiral to bad places, normally homelessness or drug addiction. So our goal is to get
VA.
The VA does help with a lot of that, but veterans are a very proud group.
Yes.
So they don't like to ask for the help. Wow. A lot of veterans that are going through the mental health issues that feel suicidal thoughts, they don't want to ask. When they get out of the military, they lose those connections to their friends and family that were tied to them in the military. So our goal is to build a network, veteran support network, where veterans could come, meet new people, join our group, and follow our webpage at www.veteransupportnetwork, and then we will connect them, and they could go back out and help have that camaraderie. We
Right.
could go out, have breakfast, or go have a coffee somewhere.
Feel normal again.
Yes,
Feel
exactly.
normal. Now, the money that we're going to be raising this afternoon, and we're going to talk about how we're going to do that here in just a moment, but this is staying in Central Indy. There's a lot of great national organizations.
Sure.
But what we're doing today is helping our Hoosier men and women who have decided to serve our country but have had a little bad luck along the way.
That is correct. So we are a grassroots charity. We are located in Indiana and Ohio, but everything that we raise in those states stay in those states to help veterans locally. So we do not give the money out to California, Texas, or other states. It all stays right here in Indiana and helps our local veterans that are in need.
What's the response of someone who is a veteran, who is homeless, they're out in the streets, and you guys come by, you reach out, whether it's to deliver them one of these backpacks full of goodies or to talk to them about ways they could help themselves? What's the reaction you get?
Generally, it's a good reaction. They're very thrilled to have somebody listen to their stories and listen to what they've been through. So we have a great response with veterans that want to talk to us. We have veterans reach out to us all the time through our website. We actually have 11 veterans on our wait list that we're raising money for. We will be paying rent, utilities, gas, groceries.
Yeah, we need to get them off that wait list.
Any of the immediate needs that they have. We've had a huge response lately because of the government shutdown, and that's going to take a little time to get all of those people caught back up. So we raised money this past Saturday. That will pay out in about a week, and that money will help those people. This event is specifically going to Operation Rudolph, and then everything that is left over after we hit our goal of 50 backpacks, then we will put that money forward to help with that wait list of other needs.
Well, let's get rocking and rolling here, Nige. If you want to make a donation, here's what you can do.
Plenty of choices.
Right.
Plenty of options.
Go to WIBC.com. There's a button on the front page of our station's website, WIBC.com. Click here to donate. Click there, donate. Bada bing, bada boom. It's also on the Hammer and Nigel Show Facebook and Twitter. We've put the link at the top. It's pinned at the top of our Twitter account. It's the post that's at the top, I believe, of our Facebook page. So just find Hammer and Nigel on Facebook or Twitter. Click the link, help a Hoosier veteran, or go to WIBC.com. We're already getting some donations. Earlier today, the awesome people of Pritt Electric came by.
I saw that.
And
Wow.
they dropped off a $2,500 check for you guys today here, Chris.
Wow.
So that kind of got us off and running. Tony Katz was kind enough to make a donation this morning. So if somebody wants to make a donation, please do it during our show. We will read as many donations as we can. Now, clearly, we can't get to everybody. But if you're a business, if you're an individual, it doesn't matter. If it's $2,500, if it's $5, every little bit's going to help, right?
Yes, every dollar helps. We also have some Gold Star sponsors that have helped throughout the year. They actually donate to us $500 every few months. That money could be donated directly through our website. One of those is a moving company called Dry Ski Moving and Storage out of Westfield, Indiana. They've helped us numerous times, and we have 2 storage lockers that we receive items in that we give back or sell to the public, and the money goes back to fund the fundraisers. That storage is called Veteran Exchange Thrift Store on Facebook. Our second Gold Star sponsor is Brant's Heating and Cooling out of Kokomo, Indiana. They've actually been donating to the charity for 2 years. So thank you to Brant's Heating and Cooling. We have Guardian Angel Restoration out of Noblesville. They have a huge partnership right now with a couple different companies. I know they work with the Indy Fuel, they work with the Noblesville Boom, and several other companies out there. So Guardian Angel Restoration of Noblesville, they are one of our Gold Star sponsors for the year. And we have a mowing company called TTN Properties and Landscaping of Noblesville. They do mowing, snow removal, landscaping. So any of your basic landscaping needs, those are 4 of our Gold Star sponsors that have helped for 2025.
Thank them very much. I spoke with Dale of Technology Recyclers earlier. His company has committed to making a donation throughout the afternoon show today. So thank you to those guys. Quick question here. We've got about a minute left. Somebody in the YouTube chat wants to know, how can you guys help find homes for some of these homeless veterans?
Well, we have a couple connections with housing in Indianapolis. We have connections in Fort Wayne. So if you reach out to us through our website and say that you need housing, we will find a way to get you into a house. We have got 5 veterans off the street in Indianapolis this year. They went temporarily into hotels where our charity helped pay for their hotels and some food. We help get them into mental health and addiction counseling if they need it. And then once they are ready, we build a resume and find them a job where they could work and make money to move forward.
You know, Chris, that was my question. Hammer, piggybacking on Hammer's comment there, is just the success stories of this charity and how it has benefited and helped veterans that were previously very down on their luck, living on the street, and now their lives have changed forever.
Our goal is to stick with these veterans and help them and build those connections with them. When they need help, they could come back. So it's not a one-time, we're going to assist you and you're out.
Okay.
We work with them to move them forward. We like to call it a hand up instead of a hand out, and help build them up.
That is awesome stuff. Chris Wilson, Veteran Support Network. Thank you so much, and we're going to see if we can raise a little money for you guys today, okay?
Awesome. Thank you guys for your support.
So Hammer and Nigel Nation, we need you guys. Listen, I know some of you might be balling on a budget. Money might be kind of tough. We're getting close to the holidays here, but listen, if you've been blessed in any way and you want to thank some of the brave men and women in Indiana who have decided to fight for your freedom, defend this country, you can make a donation right now. WIBC.com on the front page, or go to our Facebook and Twitter. Look for Hammer and Nigel. Facebook and Twitter. Click that link, make a donation, and we're going to up the ante a little bit. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Matt Bear, what's up?
Carmel southbound 31 crash at 111th, backed up to 116th Street. Southside northbound 65 slow after Raymond into the south split. That's construction. In southbound 6570 downtown, we have a breakdown at Michigan Street. Push to the right shoulder, slow to the north split, and the whole thing's a bit of a grind right now from Michigan Street down to the south split. It is a construction zone. Traffic sponsored by Allstate, which you could save on home insurance. With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Check Allstate first for quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
Right now, clear skies, 38 at the American Standard Heating Weather Center. So, Nige, originally, our goal was $5,000 to help this amazing organization, Veteran Support Network and Operation Rudolph.
Yes.
Well, one company alone got us halfway there. So why don't we up the ante a little bit here?
Let's do it. I mean, we can make it.
Is 15 like ridiculous?
Hell no.
Can we think we can get to 15?
I think we could get to 15 by the end of this program.
All right. 15,000 is our new goal, okay? So every little bit helps. Get your butts to the website, WIBC.com.
It's really easy to donate. Plenty of options, right?
Right. And Veteran Support Network keeps the money here in Indy. Again, there's a lot of people asking for your money during the holiday season. We're going to be doing the radiothon here in about a month from now. But if you are blessed in any way, if you can spare just a little bit, if your office can do a little pitch in and come up with some money, it's Veterans Day. Help some Hoosier veterans who need some help. WIBC.com, Hammer and Nigel, Facebook and Twitter. Make sure you follow us. The new goal is 15 grand.
Come on.
Let's get it going. The best listeners in all of radio. Let's get this party started.
Oh, man, are you about to make a $100,000 Social Security mistake? Let's hope not. And the worst part is, if you do, you'll never even know it. The biggest mistake with Social Security isn't when you file, it's how Social Security is impacted by your IRA and 401k withdrawals, taxes, and even your Medicare premiums. Even one tiny oversight, most people make this one, could cost you 6 figures in lifetime income.
But you can avoid this with a free Social Security analysis from Bill Demery, your retirement guy right here in Indy. And here's the thing, it's not just some generic cookie cutter report. It is a customized report specifically for you, and it's free. So call Bill Demery today and set it up. It's free. 648-5120. That's 317-648-5120, or visit yourretirementguy.com. Bill Demery, tell him Hammer and Nigel sent you.
Do you suffer from sore feet, back, knee, or hip pain? The Good Feet Arch Support System has helped many people find relief, like Tim.
I'm always telling my colleagues who have sore feet, this is the greatest thing. I'll even take my shoe off and show them. And I believe in the product so much. When you have something that works, you kind of want to share it with people. It worked for me, maybe it can work for you.
Or do you wake up at night with heel pain, like Crystal?
I would wake up in the middle of the night with all kinds of pain in my heels and in my arch. So I went to the Good Feet store, and ever since then, I've been pain-free. I wear them every day. I wear them when I walk, at the gym, when I work. They're great.
Get back to walking, working, and exercising, and imagine a life without pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication. You've got nothing to lose but your pain. Stop into the Good Feet store today for a free fitting and test walk. We're located in Castleton by the Fashion Mall, or in Greenwood, just off the 65.
Thanks to the Good Feet store. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Right now at Tom Roush Lincoln, get a 2025 Lincoln Corsair for $4,000 off plus 0% APR. 2025 Lincoln Aviator for $5,000 off plus 0%. Or 2025 Lincoln Nautilus for $4,500 off, also 0% APR. So come get that new Lincoln at Tom Roush Lincoln in Fisher.
Corsair MSRP 51,720. Aviator MSRP 72,225. Nautilus MSRP 71,60. 0% APR for 48 months on qualifying Lincolns. Good through 12/1/2025. Subject to credit approval. See dealer for complete offer details.
Serving Indiana means being ready for growing energy demands. At Duke Energy, we're adding more power to the grid and working on hundreds of local projects to make your energy more reliable. We've strengthened nearly 20,000 poles, updated more than 270 substations, and prevented hundreds of thousands of outage hours with self-healing grid technology, so your power can come back on faster than ever. That's the smarter energy future Indiana deserves. Paid for by Duke Energy shareholders.
What's Jeff Saturday up to these days?
Retiring from football means a lot of things for a guy like me. It means more time to pick up some hobbies, like baking, puzzles, and some gardening. It also means pinching pennies. And that's why I look for unclaimed property at indianaunclaimed.gov. Look, it's your money, and they want you to have it. So check indianaunclaimed.gov or text Jeff to 46220 and search now.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
Inside Indiana Business Radio, the news you need to get ahead. Indiana's business news leader, weekdays at 6:32 a.m. and 5:56 p.m. on WIBC.
This hour powered by Family Heating and Air, your American Standard Air dealer. Nobody cares for you like family.
You're listening to the Hammer and Nigel Show.
Oh, yeah, my name is Nigel. Jason Hammer right over there. Happy Veterans Day to those that have served, to those that are serving, to those that have family that are served and serving. Operation Rudolph starting off strong, Hammer, and you can donate by helping out veterans that are down on their luck here, right here in Central Indy. All the money stays here at, just go to WIBC.com right now.
WIBC.com, or if you're on social media, if you're on Twitter, if you're on Facebook, find Hammer and Nigel. Give us a follow. I think you'll be entertained. But we've also got the link at the top. Nigel, according to a new survey, 26% of people can't swallow a pill dry.
I love this story because you can't swallow pills at all.
Wet or dry.
This is okay. So a random poll online asked people, can you swallow a pill dry? Nothing to wash it down with. No water, nothing. Nearly 2,000 people weighed in. 5% said yes. I prefer it that way.
Really?
Psycho. I mean, seriously. Like, if you prefer to swallow pills dry.
So as somebody who can't do it wet or dry, is this like a weird thing if you do it dry?
I've had to do it if I don't have water, if I want to take an ibuprofen or some of my other medication, I don't have water readily available, I can do it dry. But not like a giant 1,000 cc vitamin C
like
thing.
Like a big horse pill.
Yeah, like I can't do that.
Allison, do you do aspirin or anything dry? Do you have to have water?
I definitely prefer water. I've had the unfortunate experience of having a pill get stuck. Taking it dry.
See? That's
Don't
why.
Laugh. It's
That's
horrible.
why.
It is the worst pain. It like burns in your throat, and all you can do is just let it dissolve.
When you guys are all choking to death, you guys are going to be laughing at me because I'm chewing them up.
Well, it's not even choking. It's just like a burn. It's horrible. But yeah, I prefer water. I think life or death situation, sure. But
I just think it's interesting. Both of my kids now, 13 and 11, are able to intake pills with water, and Hammer is, in your late 40s, and you can't swallow pills, whether it be a NyQuil pill or a blood pressure pill or anything. You have to actually chew it.
The worst are gel caps. When you got to chew up the gel caps, that
And you have to
plastic
taste
crap, and it's like eating like a Starburst, explodes in your mouth.
a battery.
Yeah, right. But man, I'm at the point where nothing fades me anymore. Like, it doesn't bother me. It could taste horrible, but guess what? It's got to get in my body, so we're chewing it up.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm part of it, man. I can't swallow
remember
pills.
a couple of years ago, we did the challenge where you swallowed like a bunch of vitamins that I take. Like I take vitamins and I gave them to you, and you chewed them up all at once. And I was looking at you.
Probably not the safest thing in the world. Me just randomly chewing up my friend's pills.
They were vitamins. They weren't. I wasn't giving you Xanax or Simvastatin. I was giving you vitamin C and vitamin D.
Nigel's herpes meds. I'm chewing them up left and right.
I wasn't giving you the Valtrex treatment. Okay. But it is, that's the strangest thing I know about you is that you cannot swallow pills. And
it's a mental thing. I know it is.
I see you in the back office every day. What are you doing back there with the applesauce cups? And you have to pull apart these pills?
So my medications, my supplements, they're the gel caps or whatever, but I open them up, I spread them, sprinkle them into the applesauce.
They have powder in the...
Right.
Okay.
And then I mix it all up into one big lethal, dose and take it.
Okay.
Has Crystal ever tried hiding it in food for you?
Like I'm a dog?
Yeah, 100%.
Hiding it in the piece of bologna.
Here's some special pudding, Hammer.
No, she always yells at me, I've seen you eat pieces of steak whole, but you can't swallow a pill.
I always see on TV shows and movies people taking pills dry, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, don't you ever notice that? Like, somebody's like, they take a Xanax, but they put it in their mouth and they just swallow it. I can't do it. I can do it. I have done it, but not very often, and it's hard to do.
Make that donation right now. I got nothing to offer this conversation because I can't chew up or swallow any pills. WIBC.com, Hammer and Nigel on social media. Let's go into break with a little tribute to Veterans Day, shall we?
Do it.
I'm free. I will fight for the right to live in freedom. And I thank you.
We use words like honor, code, loyalty.
Saluting the
veterans of the United States Armed Services.
Big Joe for your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, Kirby Heating and Air Conditioning. Owner Robert Kirby says Mitsubishi mini splits are a great option for heating and cooling sunrooms, garages, basements, or that new home office.
The mini splits are great for places that we don't have a lot of room for duct work. We can hide them in the ceilings, integrate them into the walls, or even sometimes behind walls.
See what Kirby can do for you at KirbyHeating.com. Kirby Heating and Air Conditioning is your American Standard Mitsubishi Electric Elite Ductless Pro dealer.
Well, if you're looking for a different and unique way of working out, you've tried everything else, you got to go with Exercise Inc. I've been on the Exercise Inc. program for, 7, 8 years now, and I love it because it's once a week for 20 minutes. And it gets you, your muscles, your body, the exercise, the movement it craves and that it needs, and it's done, again, once a week for 20 minutes. It's a private 20-minute workout. No mirrors, no studios, no music. It's just you and your trainer, and they can also help you with your diet and eating habits and routines with the Simple 9 program to get your health on track and do what you need to do outside of the gym as well, and they can help you and hold you accountable. And then what you got to do is enjoy life because you'll be stronger. You have more energy. Like I have more energy. My clothes fit different since I've been on the program. I have more muscle, but I've lost weight. Exercise Inc. 5 locations: Avon, Brownsburg, Greenwood, Zionsville, and now the one in Fishers. ExerciseInc.com. ExerciseInc.com. Tell them Nigel sent you.
Are you tired of HVAC and plumbing companies with confusing offers? Masters Heating and Cooling keeps it simple. Right now, you can get a full second opinion from one of their master comfort advisors completely free. So you can make your next HVAC decision with confidence and peace of mind. Get a free HVAC second opinion from Masters Heating and Cooling. You can also get an early bird fall tune-up for only $69. Need a new hot water heater? How about $200 off water heater installation or $500 off tankless water heaters? Masters Heating and Cooling. Those are the ones to call for your HVAC needs or those plumbing needs. 0% financing for up to 60 months with qualified system purchase. Call Masters today. 317-207-9983. Tell them Tony Katz sent you. 317-207-9983. Masters Heating and Cooling. 207-9983 or online at mastersindy.com. That's mastersindy.com.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
The Senate finally passed a funding bill to end the shutdown. Cloudy and 38 degrees in downtown Indy. I'm Jake McDaniel. This report is brought to you by Moss Roofing, and here's what's trending at 3:33. Several Democrats broke ranks to vote with Republicans, leading to fresh calls for Senate Leader Chuck Schumer to step down.
The calls for Schumer to step down largely come from House Democrats, even though Schumer voted against the agreement with Republicans to reopen the government. These Democrats argue an effective leader would have kept his caucus in line. That includes the progressive running in the Democratic primary for Senate in Maine. In March, Schumer backed a funding measure that kept the government open, drawing criticism from progressives. This time, Republicans accused Schumer of going along with a shutdown to avoid a primary challenge from the left from New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. AOC has called the idea insane, but some Senate Democrats give Schumer credit for holding the caucus together this long.
That's Fox's Rich Edson. Today is Veterans Day, and data shows that every day an average of almost 18 veterans kill themselves. That's a rate much higher than the general public. If you need help, call or text 988. Temperatures are expected to keep hovering around the freezing mark both early in the mornings and late in the evenings. Casey Fuson at the National Weather Service in Indianapolis says the winter coat and gloves are valuable things to have.
Yes, you'll want to keep them handy as we are just in that fun time of year where it keeps going back and forth between cold and just kind of chilly.
And she says most of Indiana will have high temperatures reach into the 60s by the end of the week, with rain being possible starting Saturday. A father and daughter headed to Jamaica with hurricane relief supplies were killed yesterday after their small turboprop plane crashed into a neighborhood lake outside of Miami. And college basketball is heating up tonight with huge rivalry games. 12th ranked Louisville take on 8th-ranked Kentucky at 8 Eastern, and 14th-ranked Illinois hosting 11th-ranked Texas Tech at 8:30. You're 1 minute away from traffic and weather. It's 3:35.
Greetings from R&R Agency, your Indiana health insurance pros, and a sincere thank you to our loyal customers for helping us to another record year. We recently saved a 62-year-old retiring couple over $800 monthly when compared to their COBRA offerings. We recently saved a family of 4 over $400 monthly when compared to their $7,500 deductible program on the ACA, and you know that's still Obamacare. We recently saved a small 4-man manufacturing company over $1,000 monthly and gave them better coverage. We feature coverages guaranteed to age 65, low out-of-pocket expenses, the largest networks in the country, and you can sign up anytime. If you are retiring early, self-employed, or need coverage for your small group, call us at 317-563-0868 or go to rragency.org. If you don't call us, we can't help you. What do you got to lose? Call us 317-563-0868 or go to rragency.org. As always, God bless America, common sense government, and peace through strict.
With your WIBC traffic at 3:36, here's Matt Bear.
Northeast side, northbound 465, slow off East 56th Street to I-69, and slowdown continues on northbound 69 past 82nd Street. Downtown, southbound 6570 at Michigan Street, stall on the right shoulder, causing a little bit of a slowdown. It's a grind after Michigan Street down to the south split because of construction. South side, northbound 65 slow from Edgewood up to 465, and again Raymond into the south split because of the construction. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
And now the forecast from the American Standard Heating Weather Center.
We're in for a cold and breezy Tuesday night as skies clear out for us with low temperatures down to the mid-30s. Wednesday, prepare for a warm-up with mostly sunny skies. Winds staying breezy, though, with gusts of 25 to 30 miles per hour times. Highs Wednesday afternoon will be in the low to mid-50s, and then we'll be back in the mid-50s on Thursday with plenty of sunshine, with winds finally dying down a bit as well throughout the day. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Stephen Deanna for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jake McDaniel on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Today is Veterans Day, a day to remember and honor those that have served this country.
Veterans Day is a real big deal.
For Veterans Day, many Americans are focused on remembering the troops.
To honor all of our veterans, we are establishing a memorial park.
My dad was in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam.
We dedicate this mural of all of the nurses that served in Vietnam.
Celebrating our vets is the right thing to do.
We are all about helping our veterans and serving our country.
You're listening to the Hammer and Nigel Show.
Yeah, we're very, very honored to raise money for Operation Rudolph, presented by Veteran Support Network, raising money, giving 50 homeless veterans on the streets of Indianapolis with coats, gloves, socks, scarves, and a Christmas card with $100 cash. Hammer, we have a lofty goal, though, here.
We've upped the ante a little bit because we got out to such a hot start. Okay?
Yeah.
It's kind of like in sports betting. Like if a bunch of points are scored right away, that in-game betting total goes a little higher.
Yes.
So we upped the ante to 15 grand.
Hello.
We're challenging the best, most loyal listeners in radio, the Hamroids, the Nigerians, and the Alice Holes, all to come together and get us to $15,000 to help homeless Hoosier veterans. Here are some folks that have made some donations. Christina Pavey, $1,500. God bless you. Julie Skinner, $85. Scott Sherwood, $186. Rick Poe, $100. Andrew McDonald, $100. Linda Pulzotto. I apologize, Linda. I probably just butchered your last name.
Sounds like it.
$500. Thank you so much, Linda.
Hammer, how do we donate? It's really easy. I mean, there's several options. I would say go to WIBC.com and just click on the top. There's a banner there.
Right.
Where you can donate.
That's probably the easiest.
Yeah.
But you can also find it on our Facebook and Twitter. Facebook.com/Hammer and Nigel. Twitter @Hammer and Nigel. Just click on the link. Make a donation, and all the money stays here in Indy. We're helping Hoosier men and women who have served this country. Jim Brandon, $500. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Carl, $50. Carl, that helps, man. $50 is awesome.
Thanks,
Thank
buddy.
you so much. Again, I'm not going to be able to read every single person that donates, but throughout the show, we'll keep you up to date on who's making donations, where they're coming from. But let's blow the roof off, man. We brag about you guys all the time being the best, most loyal, badass listeners in all of indie radio. It's why you make this show number one. It's why we got this little family, this little community here. We're fearless. We're badasses. Let's get to 15 grand. Let's make this happen. The U.S. Senate, Nige, officially passed the bill to end the government shutdown. So now all eyes are on the House.
Back to the House.
House Speaker Mike Johnson, he's going to have his work cut out for him because there's always going to be some folks that want to make a name for themselves, flip-flop on their vote. They want the headlines. It sounds like Wednesday at 4 p.m. is scheduled to be the first vote. And I say first because there's not a real good chance it's going to clear on vote number one.
A lot of procedural stuff here, but I think the thing everybody has to realize is that the Democrats didn't get anything they wanted out of this. This was a Democrat shutdown, and they didn't get anything they wanted. They were probably waiting until after the election to give in, so to speak.
Right.
And everything I keep hearing about the air traffic control situation in airports is bad, and it's still going to last for weeks. In terms of getting these people paid, in terms of keeping planes in the air, on the ground, it's not going to be a quick process.
No.
At all.
But we do believe ultimately it will get done. The Republicans have such a small, razor-thin majority in the House. Donald Trump is supporting the bill from the Senate that's going to the House, so he's going to put all the pressure on all the Republicans. And if you get just a few Democrats to jump on board, it happened with the Senate, will it happen with the House? Although some would argue that the House Democrats have more tight leadership.
Yeah.
Like him or not.
It already
and
happened with
most
the
don't.
House. It goes back to the House. It's such a convoluted thing.
What I was saying is, like, the Democrats, though, in the House, they like Hakeem Jeffries. The ones in the Senate don't like Chuck Schumer. He's their leader, but they don't like it.
That's a good point, yeah.
I think they kind of fall in line with Hakeem Jeffries. So we'll see what happens. They've got to get all the Republicans in order. There's always going to be a few pain in the asses. We'll see what happens. Let's play a quick round of Is It Racist?
Oh, please.
It's time to play Is It Racist? Here to explain how we play this round of Is It Racist is AOC.
Is it racist? Is something racist? Yes or no?
So yesterday we were talking about how Donald Trump went to that football game on Sunday in Washington. The artist formerly known as the Redskins, the Commanders, they were hosting the Lions. And Trump was there because at halftime he swore in a bunch of new military recruits.
Yeah, we played that audio, I believe.
Yeah, the fans were booing, which was classless. But anyway, I digress. So it was Salute to Service weekend. Trump was there. And when he wasn't swearing in the new troops, when he wasn't on the broadcast on Fox, he was sitting in a suite. I think Pete Hegseth was in there and some other folks. Well, one of the Lions players, their star wide receiver, Amon-Ra St. Brown, scored a touchdown in the game, pointed to Trump's suite, and did the Trump dance. Like that little fist
YMCA,
pumping. Right.
Yeah.
The kind of fist pumping dance.
Okay.
Well, according to a Jacksonville Jags player, that's unacceptable.
Oh.
Jordan Lewis of the Jags, who was watching the game on television, tweeted and then deleted, quote, "The truth comes to light. You do that in one of the blackest cities in America?" So according to Jordan Lewis of the Jags, you can't point to a sitting president of the United States who's at an NFL game, which doesn't happen very often. I think Trump is the first president to attend a sitting NFL regular season game since like Jimmy Carter or something, and do the iconic Trump dance because it's disrespectful to black people.
And you, again, It was deleted.
Correct.
Right, he deleted. He's delete tweet guy.
And you know why he was delete tweet guy?
Why is that?
Because he was getting roasted in the comments. Like, even people who aren't Trump are like, bruh, why don't you focus on your own team? That was one of the comments I saw because the Jags have been struggling lately. They just blew a 26-point lead in the fourth quarter to the Houston Texans recently. Why don't you focus on your own team and a little less about dancing? Now, St. Brown of the Lions, they asked him about it, and he said, quote, I heard Trump was going to be at the game. I don't know how many times the president's going to be at the game, so I just decided to, have some fun and do his dance.
Have some fun. That's a key phrase right there. I was having fun. I'm playing a child's game.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm getting paid millions to play a child's game. The most powerful person in the free world is sitting up there. I'm going to pay tribute.
And if you're lucky enough to score a touchdown and the president has a signature dance, go ahead and break it out.
That kind of fist pumping.
Right.
It's
do it on the YouTube camera right now.
Like almost Elaine from Seinfeld with the little kicks. Trump doesn't do the little kicks, but he does the punches.
Right. He gets the hips moving a little bit.
Yes.
And it's like a little back and forth with the fists in the air. That's the dance that the Lions receiver did and was like, look, we're having fun here.
I love it.
The only thing would have been better is if St. Brown tweeted back at Lewis, lighten up, Francis. It's the Hammer and Nigel show.
I had a great experience with Window Nation. They came to my house within a day, ripped out all my old cracked, drafty windows in the front of my house, installed brand new ones, left my house cleaner than it was before the install. There's a reason why Window Nation was recently ranked highest on Forbes' list of best window installation companies. It's because they are the best, and right now they have an absolute killer deal.
It is on like Donkey Kong. Window Nation's end-of-the-year sale through November. 50% off all window styles. Half off. 0 interest financing for 5 years. I'm telling you, these windows are a game changer. I'm a customer. Window Nation's the best in the business. An A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. And right now, half off. 866-90-NATION. At least talk to somebody. Walk through the pricing. 866-90-NATION or go to windownation.com. But you have to tell them Hammer and Nigel sent you.
It's the season of giving, and my friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling invite you to join them in a wonderful cause. During the month of November, Hope is raising money for the Colburn Place and will match donations up to $10,000. Colburn Place is where survivors find safety, support, and hope for a new beginning, and Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is proud to support such a fantastic local organization. To donate, please visit colburnplace.org/hope. That's colburnplace.org/hope. Let's help bring joy to those who need it most.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, is it true?
What's that?
Tire Discounters is offering up to $200 off sets of Goodyear tires?
Absolutely.
Plus free alignment and a full synthetic oil change?
You got it.
I'm not one to exaggerate, but that may be the best deal in the history of the world.
But free would be better.
Mike, don't toy with me.
Through the holidays, every day we're open, someone will get their money back on 4 tires.
But I...
Just breathe, Phantom. Breathe.
No purchase necessary. Ends 12/31/25. Visit website for details.
On this Veterans Day, the Veteran Support Network is working with missions in downtown Indy to identify homeless vets in need of coats, socks, gloves, and resource information this winter. Veteran Support Network, with honor, integrity, and service, has a goal of helping 50 homeless vets with Operation Rudolph this season of giving.
Help our Hoosier veterans living on the streets with your donation today. Go to veteransupportnetwork.org to donate now to Operation Rudolph. Donate now at veteransupportnetwork.org.
Fall in Indiana is prep season, the smart time to get your home ready before the temperatures drop and the snow gets here. Because here's the truth. Roof, siding, gutter, and window problems don't fix themselves. One missing shingle turns into a bad leak. Clogged gutters lead to ice dams. And drafty siding or bad insulation means sky-high heating bills all winter long. That's why you need Moss Roofing. Family owned right here in Indiana for over 30 years, Moss Roofing gives you a free, no-obligation inspection. They'll spot problems now, before the cold settles in, so you're not scrambling in January. And here's a bonus. this. Thanks to new energy tax credits and Indiana Energy Saver rebates, you could save big on insulation and efficiency upgrades. That's money back in your pocket while protecting your home. So don't wait. Call Moss Roofing today at 317-747-3665. Tell them Tony Cat sent you. 317-747-3665. Moss Roofing, 747-3665, or online at mossroofing.com. Get your home winter ready this fall with people you can trust. mossroofing.com, every shingle time.
Hey, what's up? It's Nigel. Had a chance to stop by PA Jewelers in Brownsburg. Such a great, unique, family-owned jewelry store. Huge selection and probably the most competitive pricing on these beautiful pieces of jewelry that I've ever seen. So, guys, did you forget your anniversary again? Trying to impress a lady in your life? Celebrating a birthday? You have to get to PA Jewelers in Brownsburg. They don't mark up their jewelry like the other guys. Sale prices every single day. PA Jewelers in Brownsburg. Tell them Nigel sent you.
Give family a call for your family maintenance plan, 317-577-8077. Maintenance is crucial.
Family Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
The Attorney General's office wants to put your money back in your pocket. Visit indianaunclaimed.gov and search for yourself, your loved ones, or your business. It's fast, easy, and free.
Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15. Go to drexelin.com for details.
Eased into game day at the Ultimate Colts Tailgate, happening at the Slippery Noodle, Sunday, November 30th. Doors open at 9:30. Good vibes, great food, and pregame fun with fellow fans.
So we're trying to get to $15,000 to help homeless Hoosier veterans. Nigel, we've been at this for about 51 minutes.
Right.
We're about halfway home. $7,600 right now.
Kidding me.
$7,600. This could be a big day. Again, Hammer and Nigel Nation, these guys are rock stars, man. Let's keep it flowing. Get those donations coming. We'll talk more about that in just a second. But first, Matt Bear is going to get you where you need to be.
Yeah, Hammer, eastbound 70 crash between Harding and West. It's blocking the right lane, causing a little bit of a slowdown, but no delay with this. We do slow down West Street into the south split. Inbound 65 slow 21st to Meridian. Southbound 65-70 stop and go traffic from the north split to the south split, a 2-minute delay. Northbound 65 stop and go Raymond Street up to the south split. That's construction. On the east side, southbound 465 slow after 70 down to 74. Northbound 465 tight from Penn Pike up to I-69. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to drexelin.com for details. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
38 at the American Standard Heating Weather Center. Shout out to Donald Bear, $250. Thank you.
Nice.
David Dant, $25. Gary Hawk, a $50. Jim Seaver, $20. Mike, $50. David, $50. You guys rock.
It could be $1. It could be $50. It could be $500. It doesn't matter. Operation Rudolph, presented by Veterans Support Network here on Veterans Day on the Hammer and Nigel Show, raising money for veterans that are down on their luck, homeless veterans. We're going to get them coats, gloves, socks, giant backpacks full of supplies, $100 gift cards.
Things that they can get something to eat, things that can help them get through the winter. And if they're interested, Veteran Support Network can help them get the help they need to get them off the street. And ultimately, that is our goal here. So 15,000 is the goal. We're about a little less than an hour in. We're halfway home. How can somebody donate?
It's so easy. WIBC.com. WIBC.com. There's a banner on the very top of our website. Just click that and then go from there. And then, of course, we have social media avenues as well.
Correct. Facebook and Twitter. We've got the link at the very top. All you got to do is click on it. Somebody in the YouTube chat, G-Funk. I use the link on X Twitter.
Oh,
very
great.
easy.
Great.
Look for Hammer and Nigel. Make sure it's the real one for us. You know, don't fall for a scam or anything. But our Twitter, X, it's got the blue check mark on it. Facebook, we're easy to find. We're everywhere. Or just go to WIBC.com. Trying to get to $15,000, and the money stays right here in Central Indy. Real quick, Nigel, we got about a minute here, but according to this story on Reddit, these are a list of celebrities that nobody hates. Nobody hates.
Nobody hates these celebrities.
I'm going to rattle through. Stop me when you feel like you hate one of them, okay?
Okay.
Dolly Parton.
No.
Keanu Reeves.
No.
Julie Andrews. Julie Andrews, Sound of Music.
Oh, yeah. No.
Jeff Goldblum.
Nope.
Okay, some of these are no longer with us. Betty White. Mr. Rogers. Diane Keaton. Paul Rudd. Harrison Ford.
Yeah, he's a little wonky.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Bob Ross.
No, who hates Bob Ross?
Willie Nelson. And Macaulay Culkin. He's a little wonky too.
I don't hate any of those. I do see Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker on this.
Okay, I'll jump in. I hate Mark Hamill. God, I hate that guy. That guy is so just riddled with Trump derangement syndrome.
Oh, it's awful.
And let's be honest, he was always my least favorite of the people in the Star Wars movie. I was a Darth Vader guy. I was a Han Solo guy. I always kind of thought Darth should have finished off Luke. It's the Hammer and Nigel show.
Do not make the $100,000 Social Security mistake. The biggest mistake people make isn't when you file, it's how Social Security is impacted by your IRA and 401k withdrawals, taxes, and even your Medicare premiums. One tiny oversight when filing, most people make this one, could cost you 6 figures in lifetime income. But you can avoid that with a free Social Security analysis from Bill Demery, your retirement guy in Indy.
So if you've saved at least $200,000, but you've not yet filed for Social Security, set up that free. That's right, free consultation with our guy, Bill Demery. He's your retirement guy. He's my retirement guy. He's based here in Indy, and he'll walk you through the best way for you to live the sweet life in retirement. 317-648-5120. That's 317-648-5120, or visit yourretirementguy.com. Bill Demery, your retirement guy.
He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago politician Dick Durbin. Now, Durbin has a new scheme. He's doing the dirty work to benefit corporate megastores. Durbin's bill could cut corners on your credit card security, putting your personal data at risk. Big chain retailers and warehouse stores want to inflate their profits, and liberal Dick Durbin would help them do it. Tell senators, say no to the megastores and Dick Durbin. Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
If you have Medicaid and are new to Medicare, you may qualify to enroll in a Humana Medicare Advantage dual-eligible special needs plan with a lot more benefits like dental, vision, and hearing, along with helpful support when you need it most. Now is the time to see if you qualify to enroll. It only takes a few minutes to find out if you're eligible. Our licensed sales agents are ready to help you understand your options. So this Medicare planning season, we can help you plan well. Learn more at humanaduals.com. Humana, a more human way to healthcare. Humana is a dual-eligible special needs HMO SNP plan with a Medicare contract and a contract with the state Medicaid program. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. but LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Coming up in 2 minutes from the Technology Recyclers Studios, you'll hear IMPD explaining what happened in Indianapolis this week and how the weather will roll out. You're listening to 93 WIBC, WIBC HD1 Indianapolis. It's 4 o'clock.
A message to veterans. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. And thank you for making us proud every single day.
Vice President J.D. Vance urging everyone to thank a veteran today as he and President Trump paid tribute at Arlington National Cemetery.
Today, to every veteran, we love our veterans. We say the words too often left unsaid. Thank you for your service. Thank you very much.
The president says he's working to end backlogs at VA medical centers and reduce the veteran unemployment rate. A holding pattern for air travelers as the House prepares to vote, possibly tomorrow, on the Senate-passed bill to reopen government. But for now, the shutdown and the flight disruptions continue.
In my experience, people are kind of fed up with it. What's going on politically in the country right now.
He's at Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, where regional flights are among the hardest hit. Nationwide, more than 2,500 delays, over 1,200 flights canceled so far today. Some Democrats calling on Chuck Schumer to step aside as Senate Minority Leader. The new bill does not include an extension of Obamacare subsidies. The U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops picks new leaders.
Archbishop Paul Coakley of the Diocese of Oklahoma City will serve as the conference's new president. He's served his archdiocese for nearly the last 15 years and is among the conservative wing of bishops due to his positions against abortion and the death penalty. Bishop Daniel Flores of Brownsville, Texas, is the conference's new vice president. He's seen as more centrist in his ideals and has been a defender of migrants coming to the U.S.
Fox's Gernal Scott. The bishop's also sending a letter to Pope Leo reaffirming a stand with migrants and also support for the right to worship without intimidation. A mixed day overall on Wall Street, but a new record close for the Dow, up 559 points at the bell. America is listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
A few people dead, several others injured. Mostly cloudy skies. Rain possible around 4:15, 38 degrees on Monument Circle. Feels like 29. I'm Jake McDaniel. Here's what's trending at 4:02. Several separate shootings that started last night around Indianapolis. The first one saw a woman shot at a gas station on Indy's west side around 9:15. 30 minutes later, IMPD went to the near south side of Indy for a report of a shooting inside an apartment involving brothers.
Preliminarily, all we have is that there was some kind of disturbance between two individuals.
IMPD Captain Don Weilhammer says they also responded to a home on the near east side of Indy just before 3:30 the next morning. A man had been shot and killed, and then about 2 hours later, another person died in a shooting on Indy's near northeast side, and then one person was also shot and killed this afternoon on the east side. Temperatures are supposed to warm up across Indiana, says Casey Fuson at the National Weather Service.
The rest of the week is looking mostly dry, with a few chances of rain in the south for the end of the week, but we've got temperatures warming through the week.
Fuson says most places in the state will have highs get into the 60s by Friday and Saturday. They'll know more about possible incoming rain as we get closer to the weekend. This week, the Davies County Sheriff's Office has hired its first cold case detective to focus on long unsolved crimes in the county, Detective Mike O'Haron. And the 1-9 Indiana Pacers play the Utah Jazz in Salt Lake City tonight. The tip-off is at 9 Eastern, and people have a chance to play an unforgettable game on Friday.
The Indiana Lions professional basketball team is partnering with Sycamore Service, Inc. for a friendly 3-on-3 game for clients who live with disabilities. Sycamore Services commits to helping and enhancing the quality of life for people living with disabilities. By embracing the unique contributions of each individual, the collaboration with the Lions is fostering awareness, delivering a memorable, positive outcome for their clients. It all takes place this Friday at 12 at the Bostic Gym in Danville. Danville. Jonette Cruz, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Traffic and weather in 1 minute. It's 4:04.
So the weather is finally starting to cool down. Make sure you and your family are prepared with AAA Hoosier Motor Club memberships. Whether it's a flat tire, dead battery, running out of gas, locking your keys in the car, AAA has your back. Anytime, anywhere, 24/7, 365. And it's not just roadside assistance. AAA members enjoy exclusive perks at local favorites like Rudolph Music Center, the Indianapolis Zoo, Symphony on the Prairie, and more. You also get free travel planning and discounts on hotels and rental cars. It practically pays for itself. So if you're looking for that peace of mind on the road and more money in your wallet, do yourself a favor and visit AAA today. Get your AAA membership at AAA.com or call 844-GO-AAA-GO or visit your local AAA office. And don't forget to ask about their competitive insurance rates, auto, home, life, and more, because you don't have to be stranded on the side of the road to get help from AAA.
You've got WIBC traffic at 4:05. How's it looking out there, Matt Bear?
Not bad, Jake. Looking at southbound 65, 70 slow from the north split to the south split because of construction, and northbound 65 tight Raymond Street into the south split because of that construction zone. Inbound 65 slow west to the north split. East side northbound 465 tightens up before Penn Pike up to I-69, and the slowdown continues on northbound 69 from 465 up to 96th Street. Also on the east side, southbound 465 slows from 70 to 74. Traffic sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Your favorite songs shouldn't have to wait for Wi-Fi. Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Straight Talk, available at straighttalk.com or Walmart. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
Thank you, Matt. And now here's the forecast from the American Standard Heating Weather Center.
Tuesday night, skies clear out for us with low temperatures down to the mid-30s. Wednesday, mostly sunny skies. Winds staying breezy, though, with gusts of 25 to 30 miles per hour at times. Highs Wednesday afternoon will be in the low to mid-50s. Back in the mid-50s on Thursday with plenty of sunshine, with winds finally dying down a bit. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Stephen Deanna for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jake McDaniel, on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Hammer and Nigel.
Can you believe these characters are weirdos? So let's rock it!
Yeah, Hammer, so thankful, so humbled to be part of Operation Rudolph, presented by Veteran Support Network. All during this show, we are raising money for homeless veterans, getting them off the street, coats, gloves, socks, scarves, Christmas cards with $100 gift cards in it. Stuff like that. I think they're going to put them in like 50 to 100 backpacks or something like that. And we have, during the first hour of the show, raised a lot of money so far.
$7,971 in the first hour of the show. Now our goal, we moved the goal up, right? The goalpost originally was 5. But once we got a check for half of that, we thought, okay, we might be cooking with some dynamite here.
Let's kick it.
We moved it up to $15,000, and we're halfway home.
Anything above and beyond what it's going to cost to get them the veterans the backpacks with all the gear in it is going to go back into the kitty, so to speak. Right.
The Veteran Support Network.
Everybody, everything stays in Indianapolis. Everything is local here.
Right. Your money stays in town, and it helps a Hoosier man or woman who put the uniform on, wore the flag, went through all the hells of training and all that kind of stuff to fight for this country, to fight for you. And now that they've been knocked down a little bit, why don't we extend a hand and try to pick them up on this Veterans Day?
Pretty easy.
So how do we make a donation?
I'm going to say WIBC.com. There's several different ways we can. I'll start with WIBC.com. There's a banner at the top of our website that you could just click donate, and that's it.
You can also go to social media, Facebook and Twitter for Hammer and Nigel. Just find us, the Hammer and Nigel Show. We're easy to find. Facebook and Twitter. We got a link up there. Click on it. super easy. Make your donation, and every little bit helps. Couple shout outs here. Tamara, $50 donation. Barbara, $50.
Right on.
Scott, $50. Deborah, $50. Damian, $250.
Wow.
Jeff, $100.
Yeah.
Robin Wood, $250. Thank you guys so much. And again, if you can't spend $500 or $250, $20 helps.
$2 helps.
$2 helps. Every little bit. Now, I'm waiting for somebody to put a fake name on one of these donations to try to catch me. Hugh Janus just donated $100.
Hey, as long as the check clears, I don't care what your name is.
E. Norma Stitz, $50. Thank you, Miss E. Norma. Which, by the way, I believe is Allison's burner. If you ever find a comment on social media from E. Norma Stitz, it's probably Allison. Earlier today, President Trump spoke at the Arlington National Cemetery.
Yes.
You watched this in your back office, didn't you, Nige?
Yeah, pretty powerful. Pretty, what you would expect from Donald Trump on Veterans Day.
Right. Donald Trump's a guy that can be pretty silly at times. You know, he gives out the nicknames. He's a flamethrower.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the military, the dude plays for keeps.
This first clip is Donald Trump talking about just this, when Biden was in office, this backlog of VA claims and how Trump's administration is going to clean it up.
And we became politically correct. We don't like being politically correct. So we're not going to be politically correct anymore. From now on, when we fight a war, we only fight for one reason, to win. We fight to win. And under my leadership, we're also fighting for the great veterans who have always been there for us, and especially when we needed them and needed them most. In 9 months, the Trump administration has cut the backlog of VA benefit claims in half.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because the VA, one of the other things they were talking about the VA is that it sounds like, it's the VA is just for like Vietnam vets and older guys. No, the VA is for younger guys, Iraq guys, Afghanistan, all that stuff. And so Donald Trump went on to talk about what we're dealing with here right now, Hammer, veterans and homelessness.
We're also confronting the challenge of veterans' homelessness, and earlier this year I signed an order establishing the National Center for Warrior Independence to house up to 6,000 veterans in need, and we will not stop until we have ended the tragedy of homeless veterans once and for all. I'd see in New York where people that came into our country illegally, would be put up in hotels, and veterans would be sitting on the sidewalk outside of that hotel where these other people are put in. And many of the people that came in were put in from prisons. They were murderers. They were drug dealers. They were people that we didn't want in our country. They were staying in hotels, luxury hotels, and our veterans were sitting on the sidewalks watching them go in. I said, that's never going to happen under this administration.
So at the end of this speech, Donald Trump's speech at Arlington National Cemetery for Veterans Day, he had a message and a thank you for the veterans.
Because of what every veteran has done today, the flame of liberty shines bright. The people of our nation sleep safe. The American dream surges forward. And our magnificent destiny stands more splendid and glorious than ever before. So I want to say thank you once again to every American veteran. You are very, very special people and always in our heart. And thank you very much, and God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
And what I've noticed when Donald Trump speaks to military members, active or past, they love him. They love Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Not that they hated Joe Biden. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. But you can tell that there's an appreciation between those serving, those who have served, and to this current president. Because with all of his faults, and let's be honest, Donald Trump's got his fair share of faults. He is somebody that I do honestly believe, in my heart of hearts, is a patriot, loves this country.
There is a long list of things that the administration is doing right now to help advance the, the veterans and how they're treated. And like he said, working on the backlog of claims for troops and VAs, and there is a lot. There was a lot to that speech. We only played just a couple of clips, but
Right.
it was an hour at least. Great speech.
Matt Bear standing by in the WIBC Traffic Center.
Downtown, southbound 65 slow west to Meridian. Southbound 65 70 stop and go traffic after the north split down to the south split. A 7-minute delay. East side northbound 465 slows off Penn Pike up to 69. Delay continues on northbound 69 up to 96th Street. Southbound 465 on the east side slow after I-70 down to Arlington Avenue. Traffic sponsored by Aleve. Traffic and body pain can slow you down, but don't let the pain stop you. With just one pill, Aleve provides up to 12 hours of pain relief so you can keep moving. Use as directed. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
38 at the American Standard Heating Weather Center. Blake Kesterman, $50 donation. Thank
Nice.
you.
Nice.
Cicero's in the house. Vicky Hall with a $100 donation. Fishers is in the house. Vinkat, $50 donation. Lonnie from Indy, $50. I don't see any Liston or Beech Grove on here, Nigel, and that ticks me off. Oh, hold on. Update. Tamara Cheney, $50 from Beech Grove, Indiana. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
I need somebody from Liston to go to WIBC.com and donate to Veteran Support Network.
It's super easy. Any amount helps. And it all stays here in Indy. It's Veterans Day. You heard the president there. Some cities are putting up illegals in luxury hotels. Here in Indy, we're going to take care of the people that fought for our freedoms. We're going to do our best to pick them up. So if you've been blessed in any way at all, help us out. WIBC.com or go to Hammer and Nigel Facebook and Twitter. Make that donation. We're trying to get to 15,000. Last time I checked, we were approaching 8,000. We'll get an update here in just a little bit.
Wow.
Come on, baby. Hammer and Nigel Nation, the best listeners in all of radio. We are Indy. We are America. Let's rock this stuff.
What's going on? Hammer and Nigel here for your Central Indiana American Standard Mitsubishi Electric Elite Ductless Pro Dealer. That would be Absolute Comfort. Absolute Comfort specializes in these Mitsubishi Electric Ductless Mini Splits. You can mount them on your wall or flush with the ceiling. They heat and cool at very efficient levels. These systems are used to heat or cool specific rooms without ductwork, which actually ends up being a very clean way to heat and cool your house, business, or even your garage.
These high-tech units are how most of the world heats and cools their homes and offices. These Mitsubishi electric ductless systems have advancements that can sense when a person's in the room, and they can warm or cool that room to that person's wishes. It's pretty cool the way that it works. For the ultimate in efficiency and comfort, contact Chris Wedekin at Absolute Comfort to find out more. That's AbsoluteComfort.org. AbsoluteComfort.org. Tell them Hammer and Nigel sent you.
Barack Obama is back and pushing Democrat-run states like California to rig the midterm elections and put more leftists in Congress. Joe Biden already counted illegals in the 2020 census, but they still want more.
We've watched the Democrats destroy our country.
Now, President Trump is fighting back, and it's time for Indiana to join that fight. Indiana legislators will have a chance to stand with President Trump, level the playing field, and pass fair maps when they convene for a special session on December 1st. Trump's agenda to save America hangs in the balance, and now more than ever, we need leaders with the stomach for a fight. Senator Jim Buck is refusing to tell Hoosiers if he stands with President Trump or Barack Obama and Gavin Newsom. Call Senator Jim Buck today and tell him our country can't afford for him to sit this fight out. It's time for him to stand with President Trump and pass fair maps now. Paid for by Building a Better Economy.
For nearly 100 years, Busey Wealth Management has helped families and businesses make smart financial decisions that stand the test of time. From personalized investment plans to tax strategies that work for you, we take a big picture approach, connecting you with the right experts to help protect what you've built and plan for what's next. Busey Wealth Management, here for every chapter of your financial story.
On this Veterans Day, the Veteran Support Network is working with missions in downtown Indy to identify homeless vets in need of coats, socks, gloves, and resource information this winter. Veteran Support Network, with honor, integrity, and service, has a goal of helping 50 homeless vets with Operation Rudolph this season of giving.
Help our Hoosier veterans living on the streets with your donation today. Go to veteransupportnetwork.org to donate now to Operation Rudolph. Donate now at veteransupportnetwork.org.
What's Jeff Saturday up to these days?
Retiring from football means a lot of things for a guy like me. It means more time to pick up some hobbies, like baking, puzzles, and some gardening. It also means pinching pennies. And that's why I look for unclaimed property at indianaunclaimed.gov. Look, it's your money, and they want you to have it. So check indianaunclaimed.gov or text Jeff to 46220 and search now.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it! Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
There's one name for every home system. Chapman. Heating, air conditioning, plumbing, drains, electrical, and now proudly serving Bloomington. Remember the man for all seasons, and now more reasons. Chapman. ChapmanHeating.com.
This hour powered by Family Heating and Air, your American Standard air dealer. Nobody cares for you like family.
Hammer and Nigel presents
It depends upon what the meaning of the word is.
Is this anything?
All right, let's rock and roll.
Brought to you by Indiana Unclaimed, presented by the Attorney General's Office here in Indiana. Reuniting Hoosiers with over $1 million in unclaimed property every single week. Fast, easy, free. Search at indianaunclaimed.gov. Hammer.
Is this anything? A 44-year-old man in Florida was arrested for opening fire on 3 others after an argument outside of a bar. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what was the argument about?
Probably insulting somebody's wife, maybe an assault.
According to the police report, the argument was about how many eggs chickens can lay. And this warranted a shooting.
Okay.
Nobody was hurt. Here is Sergeant Mesty and the PIO talking about how it went down.
The shooter evidently raises chickens, and the conversation was about how many eggs a chicken can lay. One victim ran out into the roadway trying to get away from the shooter. The other 2 victims hid. We had several phone calls. The shooter himself called 911. Arming yourself with a handgun when you're under the influence is not a good idea. There's never going to be a good outcome with that.
Yeah, this is something, and again, this happens all over the country. It doesn't just happen on South Meridian at 3 o'clock on a Saturday night. It happens in Redneck, Florida, where they're arguing about how many chickens or how many eggs chickens could lay. Okay? It's not, you know what I'm saying, Hammer? It's not just,
idiots are arguing no matter where you live.
No matter where you are, no matter where you live, idiots have guns, and idiots will pull them out and start pointing them at each other if they disagree with each other. No matter if it's, again, on South Meridian or in Florida arguing about chickens and eggs.
And what I hate about this is that law-abiding gun owners, people like myself, people like Guy Relford,
sure,
we hate these stories because we all get lumped into this category. Now, guys like Russ McQuaid can go on their stupid anti-gun rants, putting song lyrics at the end of a Facebook post that is like 18 paragraphs long. Like, we all get lumped into that category now because of these numbnuts, and I hate that. Is this anything? A bear broke into a home in Colorado.
Here we go.
Not once, but twice in the same night.
No.
He came back for more. Here are the residents trying to shoo away the bear.
Yes.
Talking about the deputies who came to assess the situation as well.
Get out!
Oh my God.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
I have never been more grateful for men with guns in my entire life.
Hear that, Ross?
Officers, thank you for your courage. This is bad.
First of all, you're going to get canceled. I've never been more grateful for men with guns. This is something for sure. I was just in Breckenridge, Colorado, and we were at an Airbnb, and the sign in the garage said, "Do not leave the garage door open, or there might be a possibility of bears wandering into the garage."
Which is fancy talk for you're about to be mauled by a bear. Mauled by a bear, like Leo in The Revenant. That's what's going to happen if you leave that garage open.
Leo in The Revenant. That's about as brutal as it gets right there, that scene. Holy God almighty.
But have you seen the real footage of that, like without the computer-generated stuff? Have you seen it, Allison? It's just a dude in a bear costume.
Yeah.
Like wrestling Leo.
Yeah.
And it's computer animated in the movie, but it's some dude that looks like Chewbacca, and he's like just wrestling Leo.
It's crazy. It's awesome, though.
So,
but yeah, this is something. Yeah. I like how they were shooing the bear away.
So I know what everybody's expecting us to do here, right? They're probably expecting us to do great moments in shooing away Bears history. But what we're going to do instead is great moments in shooing away Bears history. And it starts with this guy who's trying to protect his family in the backyard. They were having some sort of like cookout or something.
Yeah.
And a bear just shows up out of nowhere, scares the family, so the old man starts yelling like a big bear to scare him off. That was the guy at the end. That wasn't the bear.
Wow.
Great.
Couldn't tell the difference.
Moments in shooing away Bears history. So this was a dude that noticed that there was a bear getting into his bird feeder and eating all the bird seed, and his approach to shooing away the bear was a little more tame.
It's going to tear it off the tree. No.
Don't be a hero.
It's not. Stop it right now. No. Stop it. Down. Bear. No.
No. Bear.
No. Down. Bear. Bear. Down. You're going to break it off. Are you sliding down?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, my God.
That was a tad more tame.
A little bit more tame than the guy in his backyard.
Ah! Bear. It's like I'm shooing my cat off my counter when he hops up there. So, Gary, get down.
Hey,
Gary, get.
Come on. And of course, the gold standard. This was the guy that was out for a hike,
Yeah.
and then the bear came up on him, so he shooed away the bear. Great moments and shooing away Bears history exclusively on the Hammer and Nigel show.
The only person in this real estate market here locally I'd trust to sell my home, Mark Deedle, the real estate expert. You see, Troy in Connorsville was a real estate challenge. He wanted to sell his home over market value and buy a home near his favorite hunting area with land and no HOA close to town. Great idea, right? Miraculously, Mark Deedle and his team did it all. They found the perfect new home at a great price, sold his current home in 10 days for $10,000 over list.
Mark Deedle guarantees your home sold at a mutually agreed upon price and deadline, or he will buy it. That's right, he will buy it. And you pick your move date, no long-term contracts, and you can cancel at any time. Nobody else can touch that. Reach out to Mark Dietel right now. 317-755-4232. At least start a conversation. 755-4232, or go to markdietel.com. That's Mark, D-I-E-T-E-L, markdietel.com.
He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago politician Dick Durbin. Now, Durbin has a new scheme. He's doing the dirty work to benefit corporate megastores. Durbin's bill could cut corners on your credit card security, putting your personal data at risk. Big chain retailers and warehouse stores want to inflate their profits, and liberal Dick Durbin would help them do it. Tell senators, say no to the megastores and Dick Durbin. Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level. On the go.
The government shutdown is a big issue, but there was a lot to say about something else. You've got 39 degrees and mostly cloudy skies in downtown Indy. Feels like 30. I'm Jake McDaniel. Here's what's trending at 4:31. About healthcare costs, Congresswoman Victoria Spartz, who represents Indiana's 5th District, absolutely ripped the idea of extending those Obamacare subsidies, arguing they only help big hospitals and insurance companies.
We cannot be funneling hundreds of billions to insurance companies and hospitals and so on.
She tells WIBC's Tony Katz the current system is totally broken, making health care unaffordable for most people. Spartz also confirmed that President Trump is trying to get his civil verdict tossed, calling his $88 million loss to E. Jean Carroll implausible. The House is about to vote on a budget bill the Senate already passed, but getting it through may be tough for Republicans.
It's going to be a tight one for the House Speaker. The margins are very, very slim for him. He can only lose 2 Republicans in his conference if all Democrats do vote no. And right now they are whipping Democrats to vote no on this, but do expect a couple of moderates to break with their party and support this deal. On the GOP side, there's always going to be some Republicans out there that don't want to vote for a CR. People like Thomas Massey. President Trump backs this deal. The White House backs this deal. The House Freedom Caucus is playing ball. So we do expect this bill to pass and the government to reopen by Wednesday, maybe into the overnight hours Thursday.
That's Fox's Aisha Hasni. The bill lacks the Democrats' requested language about Medicaid and Affordable Care Act funding extensions, though Senator John Thune is offering a vote on those issues in December. Republicans argue they don't want to back a plan that just helps insurance companies. This Veterans Day brings attention to the serious issue of veteran suicide. Data shows that an average of 17.6 veterans die by suicide daily, a rate much higher than the general population. And if you or a veteran know that is in a crisis, remember the 988 National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is available 24/7. Average gas price today, $2.97, says AAA. With your WIBC closing bell report, the Dow rose 559 points to 47,927. The S&P 500 went up 14 points to 6846. The NASDAQ lost 58 points to 23,468. You're 1 minute away from traffic and weather. It's 4:33.
It's time. You've been putting off that kitchen or bath remodel long enough. What are you waiting for? Get started today with Boer Remodeling. Boer Remodeling customer Kathy had a bath remodel with Boer. Kathy, talk a little bit about your experience.
Our experience with Boer has been terrific. The process was so easy and seamless. When we decided to do a larger remodel of our first floor, Boer was the first company we thought of hiring.
And were you happy with the results?
The results are amazing. amazing, and we are so happy with our home and the work that Boer did.
Peter is another recent Boer remodeling customer with a new kitchen. Peter, what was the best part about working with Boer?
We especially liked the active participation that we were able to have in selection of stone for the countertops. Really came out beautiful. The cabinets also came out very, very well.
The best materials, the most skilled craftsmen in Central Indiana. They'll guide you through the entire process. Start with a free consultation. Talk to Boer Remodeling today. That's BOOHER, BoerRemodeling.com.
WIBC traffic at 434. What's going on, Matt Bear?
Yeah, Jake, northeast side. There's a stall on the exit from southbound 69 to 465. The ramp is open. It is partially blocked. Traffic backed up almost to 106th Street. And a delay of 6 minutes if you're peeling off from southbound 69 to 465. Northbound 465 on the east side, slow before Penn Pike 269. Southbound 465 slow after 72 Arlington Avenue. Downtown southbound 65 stop and go traffic 21st to Meridian, then southbound 6570 jams north split to the south split and a delay of 7 minutes. Eastbound 70 slowing down Harding Street into the south split. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
Thank you, Matt. And now the forecast from the American Standard Heating Weather Center.
Expect a cold and breezy Tuesday night with clearing skies. Lows will fall into the mid-30s. Wednesday still breezy, but mostly sunny and warmer with highs in the low to mid-50s with gusts of 25 to 30 miles per hour. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Stephen Deanna for 93 WIBC.
I'm Jake McDaniel on The Level on the Go and on WIBC.com.
You're listening to the Hammer and Nigel Show.
Oh, I know what this music's for. Oh, I know what's going on.
The United States military striking 2 more drug boats.
Yeah.
Like complete obliteration out of the Pacific Ocean. Hammer, when you watch this footage, I mean, what do you see? I mean, it's just complete and utter devastation.
The drug boat soon will be getting the hell blown up.
So what Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War, has been doing in the Pentagon, they've conducted over a dozen strikes in the Pacific Ocean since September on these vessels, these boats near the Venezuelan coast in the eastern Pacific Ocean, resulting in the deaths of more than 70 individuals, dozens of strikes on these boats carrying fentanyl and who the hell knows what else headed for the United States. And so finally the Trump administration is like, all right, can we just blow these out of the ocean? And somebody said yes, and Trump's like, all right, Hegseth, go ahead and start dropping bombs on these things.
And I love it. I love the video of it. And we were kind of talking with our bosses in the back, because one of our bosses was like, is this really just for theatrics, though? Because bigger cartel members are more sophisticated, and they're coming through the southern border in tunnels. To which my response is simple. Yeah, probably, but that little bit of fentanyl on that boat still could kill an awful lot of people in this country.
Oh, yeah.
Little bit of fentanyl kills a lot of people. And there are multiple bags of that stuff on these drug boats. So if you can blow these people to hell where they belong and save somebody's teenage son along the way, I am here for it.
My question was, after, about the 13th boat that's been obliterated by these drone strikes in the Pacific Ocean, like, is somebody in Venezuela going to get the message? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Well, you know what? All right, maybe we can get a few more through. There might be 1 or 2 that gets blown up by the Pentagon, by these drones, but I don't think they're getting the message.
Like, at what point do you stop responding to the LinkedIn post of now hiring drug boat driver? Oh, it sounds like a great job. Well paid. I get to be outside. I'm on the water.
Oh,
it sounds like a
beautiful.
great deal. Drug boat driver. I'm going to reach out right now. Thank you, LinkedIn. Got a feeling that post has been out there quite a bit lately. Quite a bit.
Yeah, there's some guys on those boats who I have a feeling have, if they've ever survived a mission from Venezuela to the United States, their necks are sore because they're always looking up. Their necks are craned upwards. It's just wondering when and where a drone missile strike, a predator, is going to kill them.
Right. And maybe folks in Venezuela, their recruiting process is going to have to become a little bit more extreme. They're not asking you, they're telling you.
Yeah.
You run this drug boat or we're going to kill your entire family. I know it may be hard to process this, but drug cartels might not be good guys. So they might be doing this against somebody's will. Hey, Kenny, get your ass in there in that boat and take this to Miami right now, or little Kenny gets it. I mean, it's wild, but
That's the way it works.
That's the way it works. Speaking of meeting your maker, this is like the best choose-your-own-adventure imaginable for a degenerate like myself.
Okay.
So there's a death row inmate in Tennessee, and they gave him the option. You can either get the lethal injection, or you can get the chair and get old Sparky.
Oh.
He chose neither.
Is there a third option in this scenario where I don't get either one of those?
Harold Wayne Nichols was given the option between the electric chair or lethal injection. He's got an execution schedule for December 11th.
Well, it's a shame.
And they said, dealer's choice here, Harold. How do you want to go out? And he said, I prefer not to go out.
Well, wait a minute. Was that one of the... Was that...
That's not an option, Nige. So when somebody declines, they
okay.
default to the lethal injection.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if Tennessee said, all right, I guess you'll just sit in the cell for the rest of your life. You don't want to go out either way, so we'll just keep you alive.
Like every other person on Tennessee's death row.
Right.
Wait, you can do that? You can opt for neither and just sit there and live? No, unfortunately, they default to the lethal injection.
Okay.
And December 11th, he will be sent to hell for his grisly murder and crimes that he's done in the past. He was scheduled to be executed like in 2020, but then the Rona happened, the pandemic happened.
You can't execute people during coronavirus?
You don't want him to get sick. You don't want the guy that you're getting ready to kill to get sick. So it was delayed for 5 years. Like, we've been clear of Rona for quite a while now. We're just now getting around to this.
Okay.
He has confessed to all crimes, including some heinous stuff, rape and murder.
I don't want to hear it.
But yeah, given the option of the chair or the lethal injection, he said neither one.
No thanks. Neither.
Can I just lay down and take a nap? Is that okay? We're raising money for Hoosier veterans today.
Yes.
Operation Rudolph. This is a program supported by Veterans Support Network. We're trying to get to $15,000. Last time I checked, Nige, we were just over $10,000.
Oh, that's great.
So we need about $5,000 more from the best listeners in radio, the awesome, sexy patriots that are the listeners of the Hammer and Nigel show.
Getting a bunch of homeless veterans off the streets of Indianapolis.
Correct.
And if you're on the streets, we're getting you coats, gloves, socks, scarves, Christmas cards, $100 cash, gift cards in there. I hate the fact that there are homeless veterans on the street. I think there is obviously an element of mental health involved in this. Mental health help is available through the VA. Donald Trump talked a lot about this today at Arlington Cemetery when he was making his speech. That man, there is help out there for these veterans that have suffered just suffered awfully from
Can't get fooled again.
Yeah.
We won't be fooled again.
Variously. For PTSD. I still can't say it
You
right.
okay,
oh
Chief?
my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm all right. I just like it's perilous. Maybe I shouldn't have added the LY.
You can just say they've suffered. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, that's going in the thing for Friday.
And I could have jumped in to help you, but at that point I was just like, you know what?
You don't help me. Don't help me.
Just let them finish it.
But I do want them to get help, and there are available options for them to get help, and this is a huge thing that we're doing right now, putting money in the bank for these guys, and it all stays in Indianapolis.
Yes, men and women on the streets in Indy that have fought for our existence, man. They put these stars and stripes on their bodies. They defended this country. They need a little help. Let's help them on this Veterans Day. Margaret, $100 donation. Thank you. Ann, $50. John, $200.
Wow.
We've got Wodars. That's what it says here. Oh, Fikes Pest Control Wodars. Okay, $250. Thank you. Darla, $50. I still don't see a Liston in there, Nige.
Hey, man, come on. Where's my Liston peeps?
Got to get a little Liston in here. We got Beech Grove in the mix. I don't see any Liston yet.
Perilously.
Liston hates our troops. That's what the problem is.
Perilously. All right, Liston, these guys are perilously. I can't do it.
If we can get $500 in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to make Nigel say that 5 times in a row.
Okay.
So if we can get $500, we're going to put a Liston education on the line and make him say perilously 5 times in a row.
How did you do that? Boy, that was flawless. That was impressive.
So $500 within the next 15 minutes. If one person wants to do it, bada bing, bada boom. But we're trying to get to 15 grand. That's the big goal.
We need Liston in here.
Come on, Liston.
And it's
Help
really
your boy
easy
out.
to donate. WIBC.com.
That's it. WIBC.com, or go to Hammer and Nigel Show social media, Facebook and Twitter. Now, if we shoot past the goal of $15,000, maybe we'll do something wacky with Allison. I don't know.
Does she know that?
Excuse me?
I'm tired of asking because she always says no. So we're just going to take matters into our own hands. Maybe we'll get her on the YouTube camera. You guys like it when she comes on the camera. Maybe we'll do an AI video. I don't know.
Well, since everyone's suffering so perilously.
Yes!
I don't think you said it right.
I don't think she did either, but I love it.
I don't even think it's a word.
No,
I
it's
think
a word.
maybe
I'm
if-
looking at it right now.
Perish.
Perilously. You said it right, Hammer.
Correct.
Paris. It's the Hammer and Nigel Show.
Hamilton is coming. Tickets are on sale now for the Tony and Pulitzer Prize winning musical, Hamilton, in Indianapolis at Old National Center from December 2nd to the 14th. Get tickets at BroadwayInIndianapolis.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, is it true?
What's that?
Tire Discounters is offering up to $200 off sets of Goodyear tires?
Absolutely.
Plus free alignment and a full synthetic oil change?
You got it.
I'm not one to exaggerate, but that may be the best deal in the history of the world.
But free would be better.
Mike, don't toy with me.
Through the holidays, every day we're open, someone will get their money back on 4 tires.
But I...
Just breathe, Phantom. Breathe.
No purchase necessary. Ends 12/31/25. Visit website for details.
If you're like me, you spend a lot of time in the garage, spend a lot of time in the basement, you need a coating from Galaxy Concrete Coatings in Indy, like I had. My garage floor was nasty. Oh, it was so dirty and stained, unmaintained, cracked. Galaxy came in, put on a new coating, and it wasn't epoxy either, by the way. Just a side note, they don't use epoxy. They use polyurea, which is the new premium standard for coatings. So whether we're talking about the garage floor, I had them back to my house to do the concrete in my furnace room in my basement. So garages, basements, pool decks, any indoor-outdoor area concrete, call Galaxy Concrete Coatings today, 751-9070 or galaxyconcretecoatings.com.
Hi, I'm Lexi, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. If you're planning to propose this holiday, we're ready to make creating your engagement ring a warm, welcoming experience. At Shane Company, we're all about your style, your budget, your dream engagement ring. Explore the widest selection of diamonds and ring settings ready for you to see in person, or visit us at shaneco.com. You'll have your ring in days, not weeks. Our friendly jewelry consultants don't work on commission. There's never any pressure, just perfect proposals. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Struggling with chronic joint pain? Don't want risky surgery or endless pills? QC Kinetics is your answer. Our non-invasive treatment stimulates your body's own biologics and has a fantastic success rate without lengthy recovery or harmful medications. Ready to live your life pain-free? Go to qckinetics.com/Indianapolis or call 317-559-PAIN and get a no-obligation consultation. Whether it's stem cell, PRP, or a number of other revolutionary therapies, QC Kinetics should be the last call you make. Call 317-559-PAIN.
It's that time of year again when the leaves turn, the days get shorter, and you hear a lot about Medicare open enrollment. If you're feeling overwhelmed by all the options, you're not alone. Original Medicare, Advantage plans, Part D, Medigap, it's a lot to sort through. And making the wrong choice can cost you more than just your financial confidence. That's where Howard Bailey Financial comes in. At Howard Bailey, we don't just help you pick a Medicare plan. We help you make a more confident choice with your full financial picture in mind. Our team has licensed Medicare professionals backed by experienced financial advisors, all working together to help you retire with purpose. Get started by texting CARE to 888-494-5004 to speak with the Howard Bailey team and start your Medicare conversation today. At Howard Bailey Financial, we make Medicare simple so you can focus on enjoying the season, not stressing about it. Howard Bailey Securities, LLC is an independent financial services firm and uses a variety of different investment strategies. See disclosures at howardbailey.com.
Trust our family to take care of your family. Call us today for our family maintenance plan at 317-577-8077.
Family Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
The Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division has over $800 million just waiting to be claimed. Text Tamara and Nigel to 46220 or visit indianaunclaimed.gov to claim yours today.
Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15. Go to drexelin.com for details.
Head online to the contest page at WIBC.com and enter for your chance to win a pair of tickets to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra Thursday, December 4th at Gainbridge Fieldhouse.
Caller number 9 right now at 239-9393. Your chance to win some tickets to see Train, Bare Naked Ladies, Matt Nathanson. August 1st, next summer at Rudolph. We're going to play a fun game, but you have to be caller number 9. Train, B&L, and Matt Nathanson, 239-9393. That's 239-9393. Caller number 9 plays the game after Matt bears traffic.
Yeah, Hammer northeast side southbound 69. A stall on the exit 2465. And the ramp is open, but it's partially blocked. Traffic is jammed back past 106th Street for a 12-minute delay. Eastbound 465, that's stop and go from Westfield Boulevard over to Allisonville Road. East side northbound 465 grinding before Penn Pike up to I-69. And the southbound lane slow from 40 Washington down to south at Shadeland Avenue. Downtown southbound 6570 jams. North split to the south split for a 7-minute delay. Eastbound 70 slow to downtown from Belmont. And inbound 65 slows 21st to Meridian, a 2-minute delay. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to drexelin.com for details. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
38 at the American Standard Heating Weather Center, and it's time to play Member of Train or Loves Cocaine.
And now, time to play Member of Train or Loves Cocaine. I love cocaine! Member of Train or Loves Cocaine on the Hammer and Nigel Show.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Oh, okay, that's not good.
Scott, my man, call number 9. Yeah. How you doing, brother?
Scott.
I'm good.
All right, so here's how it's going to work, Scott. I'm going to give you the name of someone. It will either be a member of the very popular band Train or somebody who loves cocaine. You get 2 out of 3. I'm going to give you these tickets, okay?
Great.
Number 1, Pat Monahan. Pat Monahan, member of Train or loves cocaine?
Member of Train.
Member of
There you
Train. There you
go.
go. He's the front man. All right. Get this one right. We'll give you the tickets. Member of Train or loves cocaine? My old Ball State roommates.
Loves cocaine.
Yeah! There we go. There they are. They were doing stuff that I didn't even know what they were doing.
You didn't partake?
No. Dude, I got enough vices. I couldn't afford to get addicted to blow.
That's expensive.
I'm a gambling addict. I'm an alcoholic.
That's an expensive one.
Couldn't afford to
Sure.
get addicted to blow. But, man, they were cooking stuff. Like, I don't even know what you do with it, but they were cooking
Dear
stuff.
God.
Scott, my man, stay on the line, and the lovely Miss Allison will take care of you, okay?
Thank you.
You got it. Nigel got good news.
What we got?
Liston's on the board.
Liston's on the board for Veterans Day. Operation Rudolph, presented by Veterans Support Network, raising money for homeless veterans today. All throughout the show, Liston, my hometown, where I grew up, graduated from Tri-West. What do we got?
KG on Twitter just donated on behalf of all the Bruins in Liston, baby. So there you go.
Thank you, KG.
Margaret, a Hundy, thank you. $50 from Ann. Thank you so very much. The donations are coming fast. They're coming furious.
WIBC.com. WIBC.com. That's the easiest way. And it's all on our socials, too. The
Oh,
links.
wow. $500 from Julie.
Wow.
Julie Cipolla? Cipolla? Again, Julie, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but God bless you. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to have an update next. And if we're not at $1,500, we're going to have some sort of challenge. I'm sorry, 15,000. 15,000. If we're not at 15 grand, we're going to have some sort of challenge that involves Allison. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but that's happening.
Okay.
That's the goal, 15,000. That's coming up next. Do not go anywhere. We're raising money for Hoosier veterans on this Veterans Day on the Hammer and Nigel Show.
On this Veterans Day, the Veterans Support Network is working with missions in downtown Indy to identify homeless vets in need of coats, socks, gloves, and resource information this winter. Veterans Support Network, with honor, integrity, and service, has a goal of helping 50 homeless vets with Operation Rudolph this season of giving.
Help our Hoosier veterans living on the streets with your donation today. Go to veteransupportnetwork.org to donate now to Operation Rudolph. Donate now at veteransupportnetwork.org.
This year, make Christmas cash with Farnsworth Metal Recycling. Raise Demolition and Farnsworth Metal Recycling, family owned in Indy for 3 generations, are names you know and trust. Bring in your scrap aluminum, steel, copper, or brass and turn it into holiday spending money. Whether you're decking the halls, buying gifts, or just want a little extra jingle in your pocket, cash is king at Farnsworth.
Farnsworth Metal Recycling, a familiar face in Indy.
Thousands of Hoosier veterans, heroes who served our country, are struggling with homelessness, unemployment, and urgent needs. That's unacceptable. Veterans Support Network is stepping up to help, guided by honor, integrity, and service. Veterans Support Network providing housing, job training, food, coats, blankets, emergency assistance, all right here in Indiana. It stays in Indiana for local vets. Last year, you raised $10,000 through Operation Rudolph on our show today, Hammer. The goal is $15,000.
Operation Rudolph, the organization plans to distribute at least 50 backpacks filled with hats and scarves and gloves, things to get you through the winter, blankets, and also some money so these folks can get something to eat. Corporate partners, including Drist Moving, Storage of Westfield, Brandt's Heating and Cooling of Kokomo, and TTN Priorities and Lawn Care of Noblesville, thank you so much for your help. Thanks to the supporters like Heart of CCC in Cleveland and the Cicero American Legion Riders. Veteran Support Network has already assisted nearly 250 veterans with housing needs, repairs, and more. To help, make a donation at veteransupportnetwork.org or today go to WIBC.com or the Hammer and Nigel social media.
If you got a fireplace and chimney at home, but you've never used it and you want to fire it up and enjoy it this Christmas, do what I did. Call Chimney Solutions of Indiana. Those guys will come out to your house and tell you exactly what you need to do to get your fireplace up and running, whether it's a chimney cleaning, inspection services, chimney sweeps. Maybe you want a new fireplace altogether. They've got a showroom at 86 and Lafayette Road that my wife and I went to. Picked out a beautiful fireplace insert that's going to be great for the holidays. ChimneyIndy.com or give them a call, 317-757-6979. Chimney Solutions of Indiana. Tell them Nigel sent you.
Nobody cares for you like family. Family Heating and Air.
Hi, this is Malia with Family Heating and Air, and as a mom myself, I know it's really important to keep the kiddos healthy. Air quality, humidity, those are super big issues on my concern list. If you share any of these concerns, give family a call, 317-577-8077.
Family Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Coming up in 2 minutes from the Technology Recycler Studios, you'll hear why a man is in trouble with the law. The weather will soon warm up later this week across the states. You'll also hear newly filed evidence in the case of Richard Allen. Those stories are coming up next after Fox News. You're listening to 93 WIBC, WIBC HD1, Indianapolis. It's 5 o'clock.
They're halfway there. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News. But ahead of a possible House vote tomorrow to reopen government, the shutdown continues, along with air travel impacts.
And the delays and cancellations are piling up again today. Remember that this is the first day that the FAA's mandated flight cuts increases from 4%, which started on Friday, to 6%.
Fox Business's Grady Trimble at Reagan National Airport. President Trump offering thanks for the service and sacrifice of the nation's veterans.
Generation after generation, America's warriors have left behind the comforts of home and family to face violence, evil, and death so that our families could know joy, goodness, and peace.
At Arlington National Cemetery, also highlighting ongoing efforts to help veterans, including to address the backlog at VA medical centers. A coalition of retired military nurses and others hope to get World War II nurses honored by Congress.
The campaign to honor them with the Congressional Gold Medal, the nation's highest civilian honor, comes 80 years after the war ended. A bipartisan group of lawmakers have joined the cause, which faces long odds. It needs 2/3 of each chamber, 67 co-sponsors in the Senate and 290 in the House.
Fox's Tanya J. Powers. The Justice Department moves to investigate security at a University of California campus after violence outside a conservative event.
A group of protesters turning up to UC Berkeley Monday, where Turning Point USA was wrapping up its American Comeback Tour. University police tell Fox News a 48-year-old with no affiliation to the school and a 22-year-old current or former student were arrested. 2 others were arrested by the City of Berkeley Police Department. Attendees reporting protesters surrounded the event venue's exits and were heckling attendees.
Fox's Kristen Goodwin. That event 2 months to the day after Turning Point founder Charlie Kirk was shot and killed during an event at Utah Valley University. America is listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Why state police arrested a Bloomington man yesterday. A mostly cloudy sky and 39 degrees in downtown Indy. Tonight's low is 36. I'm Jake McDaniel. Here's what's trending at 5:02. Detectives started looking into this last month when a search warrant was issued for Greg Vaughn's home. They then seized electronic and media digital devices and took Vaughn to the Monroe County Jail yesterday. He was charged with possession of child sex abuse material. Temperatures are expected to keep hovering around the freezing mark both early in the mornings and late in the evenings. Casey Fuson at the National Weather Service in Indianapolis says the winter coat and gloves are valuable things to have.
Yes, you'll want to keep them handy as we're just in that fun time of year where it keeps going back and forth between cold and just kind of chilly.
She says most of Indiana will have high temperatures reach into the 60s by the end of the week, with rain being possible starting Saturday. The man convicted of killing 2 girls in Delphi in 2017 is now taking another step in his appeal. Here's John Herrick.
Allen was convicted last year of killing Abby Williams and Libby German in Delphi back in 2017. I'm John Herrick. Now, the evidence his legal team says they have as part of his appeal includes 1,200 pages of material related to the the Odinism theory. They say it contains posts by a confirmed Odinist named Brad Holder, whose son was a friend of one of the victims. The exhibits include a photo resembling the crime scene layout and a painting by Holder resembling the pose of one of the girls' bodies. Allen maintains that he's innocent.
The statewide average for gas today is $2.97 a gallon, says AAA, and the Indiana Lions professional basketball team is hosting a friendly 3-on-3 matchup against people supported by Sycamore Services Incorporated. The short game is designed to be fun for everyone involved while spotlighting Sycamore Services' vital work in the Danville community. You're 1 minute away from traffic and weather. It's 5:04.
So the weather is finally starting to cool down. Make sure you and your family are prepared with AAA Hoosier Motor Club memberships. Whether it's a flat tire, dead battery, running out of gas, locking your keys in the car, AAA has your back. Anytime, anywhere, 24/7, 365. And it's not just roadside assistance. AAA members enjoy exclusive perks at local favorites like Rudolph Music Center, the Indianapolis Zoo, Symphony on the Prairie, and more. You also get free travel planning and discounts on hotels and rental cars. It practically pays for itself. So if you're looking for that peace of mind on the road and more money in your wallet, do yourself a favor and visit AAA today. Get your AAA membership at AAA.com or call 844-GO-AAA-GO or visit your local AAA office. And don't forget to ask about their competitive insurance rates, auto, home, life, and more, because you don't have to be stranded on the side of the road to get help from AAA.
With your WIBC traffic at 5:05, here's Matt Bear.
All right, looking at southbound 69 to southbound 465, we had a stall on the exit ramp, but it is gone. Still backed up to 106th Street for a 9-minute delay. Northeast side, northbound 465, slow after Penn Pike, stop and go East 56th Street up to I-69. Eastbound 465 on the northeast side, stop and go traffic Westfield Boulevard over to Allisonville Road. Downtown, inbound 65 slows west to Meridian, southbound 65-70 jam from the north split to the south split because of construction. Eastbound 70 stop and go Harding into Meridian, Illinois for a 3-minute delay. Traffic sponsored by Mattress Firm. Score huge deals and better sleep at Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale. Their sleep experts will find the perfect bed for your unique needs. Mattress Firm, they make sleep easy. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
And now here's the forecast from the American Standard Heating Weather Center.
We're in for a cold and breezy Tuesday night as skies clear out for us with low temperatures down to the mid-30s. Wednesday, prepare for a warm-up with mostly sunny skies. Winds staying breezy, though, with gusts of 25 to 30 miles per hour times. Highs Wednesday afternoon will be in the low to mid-50s, and then we'll be back in the mid-50s on Thursday with plenty of sunshine, with winds finally dying down a bit as well throughout the day. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Stephen Deanna for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jake McDaniel on The Level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Hammer and Nigel.
Can you believe these characters are weirdos?
So let's rock!
Oh, man. Hammer and I are very humbled and honored to be working with Veteran Support Network. This is Operation Rudolph. Happy Veterans Day to those that have served, that are serving. And we are raising money for homeless vets in Indianapolis, specifically in Central Indy. All money donated today during this show goes to Indy vets that are on the streets.
And the goal is $15,000. We upped that goal ourselves because we thought, you know what? Our audience is awesome. It's a group of just, Indiana-loving, America-loving badasses.
Hell
People
yeah.
that work hard for a living, that believe in doing things right. I feel like we can help our fellow Hoosiers who have defended this country. So the goal is $15,000. As of right now, we are sitting at $11,781.
Oh, come on.
Which means we need $3,219 this hour. $3,219. And the way you donate is to go to WIBC.com. There's a link. Click to donate right on the front page. Or you could go to the Hammer and Nigel Show social media, our Facebook and Twitter. There's a link up there. And Nigel, every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps, and I feel like we need to be specific as to what we are helping. Homeless veterans here in Indy. Sometimes they have mental problems that they need to be taken care of, and we are going to get them backpacks full of coats, gloves, socks, scarves, Christmas cards with $100 cash. Just we've got at least 50 of these to pass out.
Right.
But once we get over, I think we're going to get over that threshold.
Man, I hope so.
By the way.
Now, I want to make good, because you know me. I'm a man that likes to cash in on things and make good.
What do you mean?
We said if anybody makes a $500 donation, you would have to say the word perilously 5 times in a row. Because you kind of struggled at it earlier.
I was trying to be so eloquent in describing the plight of the veteran here. And I used the word perilously, and I can't say it.
You sound like you're drunk coming home from a bowling event.
I'm not drunk at all. I can't say it. So what was the thing?
If somebody were to donate $500,
Yes.
you would have to say that 5 times in a row. Well, somebody did donate $500, and I think the pressure's on here, Nige.
Okay. The word is
perilously. Julie paid $500 to hear this.
Julie did? Thank you, Julie. Perilously.
Faster.
Perilously. That third one.
You sound like Biden. True international under pressure.
Perilously.
Anyway. Well done.
Okay.
There you go.
But boy, she donated $500.
Yes.
Man, thank you so much. That is awesome.
So
Thank
now,
you.
if we can get that $3,219, we will either have producer Allison come on camera and take a shot for everybody, because I know the YouTube chat likes it when Allison's on the camera. Nigel, when you were gone that day, well, let me be specific. The last time you were gone,
Yeah, come on.
we put the camera dedicated on Allison. We had like 1,000 people watching. Like, people love Allison.
Why can't we get a third camera in here to put that on her?
We don't need that.
Oh, I think we
But-
do.
I will gladly take a shot if we make it.
Because the options were Allison takes a shot, or I make an AI video where she makes out with Bernie Sanders.
I want to. No.
She kind of put the kibosh on the Bernie Sanders video.
Are you kidding me? Hammer made AI videos of me making out with Joey Behar and Whoopi Goldberg, and probably, I think a man, some man, I can't forget his name, but I can't. Come on, I want the AI video.
No, I think a shot as well deserved around here.
Fine.
Okay, so audience, let's get this party started here. We always brag on you guys. You guys are the best, most loyal listeners, most America first loving people in the world. This time it's Indianapolis first. It's Central Indy first. These are Hoosiers, men and women who have served our country. They're down on their luck. We need to lift our hand out and help them up on this Veterans Day.
Yep.
Make that donation right now. WIBC.com, the front page. Hammer and Nigel, Facebook and Twitter. Click the link. It's that easy. Time's a factor here. We've got less than an hour. We want you guys to get us to $15,000. We need $3,219 this hour.
We are in a perilously desperate situation.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying for years. Auxiliary of VFW, post 5864, Greenwood. Make some noise. Thank you so much for your donation.
Thanks.
The donations are coming in, man. We got $250 from Nathan Patrick, $100 from Joseph Klein.
That's awesome.
$1,000.
Oh my gosh.
Would you like to hear the name? Now, the money went through, but would you like to hear the name?
Sure.
Huge ass. Somebody from Circle City Lighting made the donation under the name of Huge Ass.
HUGH, last name
JAZZ. But we're rolling, baby. I don't care what the name is. Hugh Janus, Hugh Jass, E. Norma, Stitz, whatever it is.
Dear Lord.
Let's get this money rolling. Let's help some Hoosiers out, baby. Did you see Turning Point USA yesterday? They had an event at Cal Berkeley. Probably one of, if not the most liberal universities in all of America.
Yeah.
And what's funny is they always brand themselves as the birthplace of free speech. But yet when anybody wants to come there and practice free speech, they protest, they block you in, they act like clowns.
Yeah, but what you're about to describe, I know what you're talking about. It's especially disgusting.
So Turning Point
horrible.
USA, that's the organization that Charlie Kirk founded. They had an event at Berkeley. And listen to the way that the local CBS affiliate in Berkeley described this. It gave me strong 2020 vibes. Now, keep in mind, the video they were showing showed a Kirk supporter getting punched in the face by somebody, and then people having like fireworks and bottles and things thrown at them, but they called it mostly peaceful.
We've already actually seen at least one fight break out. Amanda.
Yeah, things have been lively here.
And
While
they're
that
showing the
Turning
video.
Point USA event is still happening inside, protesters have been out here for hours. You can see them still here behind me. They have been chanting, just a very, very lively scene out here. While things have been mostly peaceful, there have been some tense moments.
Sure.
Earlier this evening, there was a scuffle that broke out where two men started fighting.
An assault.
UC Berkeley police had to break up that interaction. Later, someone was throwing smoke bombs and a car backfired, leading some of the people who were protesting to run away.
Smoke bomb, i.e. Molotov cocktail, but it was mostly peaceful at a college campus, Nige. Like, remember back in 2020, there was that clown on MSNBC. Everything here is mostly peaceful, and there was a liquor store that was burning down behind
Yeah,
him.
it was the scene from Naked Gun. After the doctor that murdered OJ or whatever rode the missile into the fireworks store, and then Frank Drebin, nothing to see here, please disperse, and just
remain calm, nothing to see here.
Meanwhile, everything's exploding behind him.
Right. And this tells you everything you need to know about the current state of mind of some of these college kids around the country. So that same CBS affiliate that said and played the video of some dude getting the piss kicked out of him showed some college student, some chick with like a big nose ring and colored hair, what she thought about Turning Point USA.
The protest was put together by students organizing for liberation. Some students say they don't believe UC Berkeley should host a large Turning Point USA event like this one.
Turning Point USA should not be here, and they are like a fascist organization, and nobody here agrees with what they are saying.
Nobody.
And obviously, Charlie Kirk has been a big issue with like a lot of college campuses and people on college campuses, so we just think obviously I didn't really follow him a lot, but knowing what he did and knowing the things that he was saying, it's just like vile and disgusting. So we don't want to support his organization, and I don't think that the Berkeley chancellor should have let them come here.
So having an open debate with people you disagree with is fascist. Open a book, you nose ring wearing moron.
You couldn't do you couldn't say what you're saying now. You couldn't do what Charlie Kirk was doing. You couldn't have Antifa protests if this was truly a fascist nation.
And here's a wacky idea. Now, maybe this is too far gone, but if you don't like a group coming to your campus, you could stay home.
Go watch.
You could do something else. You can go sit in the corner, eat a moon pie, and spin around and get another nose ring. Why do you have to suppress everybody else? And look, everybody you disagree with is not fascist. They're not Hitler. Stop it. You sound stupid. Okay? End of rant. Let's get back to the real reason we're here today, and this is raising money for veterans. And, man, we need your help. We've got to get a little bit over $3,000 in the next 40 minutes. So get those donations rolling. Go to WIBC.com. Go to the Hammer and Nigel Show social media feeds, Facebook and Twitter. Every little bit helps. It stays in Indy. Hoosier men and women who fought for our freedoms. If it were up to Joe Hogsett, like all the illegal folks would be in the suites at the JW Marriott. But here on the Hammer and Nigel show, and with this audience, we're taking care of the people that defended our freedom. It's America first. It's Indiana first today. WIBC.com. Get those donations rolling. Let's go. We can do this. Matt Bear.
Inbound 69, 6-minute delay, 106, 2465. Eastbound 465, stop and go traffic, Westfield Boulevard past Allisonville Road. On the east side, northbound 465, slow, Penn Pike up to I-69 in the southbound lane, stop and go traffic, 70 down to 40 Washington. Downtown, southbound 65, slow from west to Meridian, and southbound 65, 70 jams, north split down to the south split. Eastbound 70, a 4-minute delay from Harding Street to Meridian. Traffic sponsored by Fresh Time Market. Fresh Time Market, where quality meets savings every day. Fresh produce, meat, and more. Fresh Time Market, healthy living for less. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
38 at the American Standard Cooling Weather Center. New total, Nige, 13,841.
We're almost there, man.
$1,159 to go. Who's a rich guy? Who's a rich guy that wants to come in and be Superman? Who wants to come in and fly in with their cape on and save the day, give us the reason why Allison takes a shot, gives us a reason to play Looks Like We Made It? Who's going to be the hero here? $1,159 more dollars to help Hoosier veterans. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling. Come on, it's like Hoosiers. I can't clap alone. Let's go. Let's get it going. Come on, let's go. WIBC.com. Make those donations. Come on.
Hey, are you about to make a $100,000 Social Security mistake? And the worst part is going to be that you're not even going to know you're making it. The biggest mistake with Social Security isn't when you file, it's how Social Security is impacted by your IRA and 401k withdrawals, taxes, and even your Medicare premiums. One tiny oversight, and most people make this one, could cost you 6 figures in lifetime income. 6 figures, ladies and gentlemen.
Avoid all headaches with a free Social Security analysis from Bill Demery. Bill Demery is my retirement guy, and he breaks things down in a way you can understand. He should be your retirement guy. So set up that free consultation. That's right, free. 317-648-5120. 317-648-5120, or visit yourretirementguy.com.
Barack Obama is back and pushing Democrat-run states like California to rig the midterm elections and put more leftists in Congress. Joe Biden already counted illegals in the 2020 census, but they still want more.
We've watched the Democrats destroy our country.
Now, President Trump is fighting back, and it's time for Indiana to join that fight. Indiana legislators will have a chance to stand with President Trump, level the playing field, and pass fair maps when they convene for a special session on December 1st. Trump's agenda to save America hangs in the balance, and now more than ever, we need leaders with the stomach for a fight. Senator Jim Buck is refusing to tell Hoosiers if he stands with President Trump or Barack Obama and Gavin Newsom. Call Senator Jim Buck today and tell him our country can't afford for him to sit this fight out. It's time for him to stand with President Trump and pass fair maps now. Paid for by Building a Better Economy.
You ready to build your custom dream home? Check out Joyner Homes based out of Greenfield. See one of their model homes in person anytime. It is a great way for you to experience the customization and quality of a Joyner Homes custom built home. Plus, you can meet with a new home specialist to learn about their building process. Available lots if you don't already have one. Find out about floor plans and where they build. Model homes are open 7 days a week from noon to 5, and walk-ins are welcome. Find out more at JoynerHomes.com.
As proud sports medicine partners of the Indianapolis Indians, Butler University, Purdue University, and the Indiana Sports Corporation, Franciscan Health is here to keep our community moving. Whether you're a weekend warrior or high school champ, we offer injury evaluations, concussion testing, and personalized recovery plans to help you get back out there. Because when you love the game, we love getting you back in it. Call 317-781-1133 or visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedindy.
Truck drivers, wherever you want to take your driving career in 2026, Schneider has an opportunity for you. Our huge selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers can choose from dedicated, intermodal, dry van, and tanker options. Don't wait to upgrade your career before the new year. Search jobs and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it! Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Inside Indiana Business Radio, the news you need to get ahead. Indiana's business news leader, weekdays at 6:32 a.m. and 5:56 p.m. on WIBC.
This hour powered by Family Heating and Air, your American Standard air dealer. Nobody cares for you like family.
Are you really okay with this?
Are you okay?
Everything's gonna be okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm pretty far from okay.
Are you okay with this? On the Hammer and Nigel show.
Oh, yeah!
Hey, before we get into Are You Okay With This, shout out to Jeffrey and Susan Gilbert. $500 donation to Veteran Support Network. Thank you.
We've got to be getting close to 15.
We're getting there. Donations from Mark and Brian at $50 a piece. Deidre, $100. Joseph Bender, $200. Mark Moreland. Oh, man, this is a guy on the YouTube chat. This is in behalf of the Zionsville American Legion, $500, Nige.
Right on.
So we're getting real close. We'll have an updated total here in just a moment.
Thank you. Okay, are you okay with this Hammer Trump? Donald Trump on with Pat McAfee earlier. Pat McAfee, I think, is former kicker punter for the Indianapolis Colts. Has a tremendous story. I think the fact that he has one of the biggest sports TV shows that emanates out of Indianapolis on ESPN is something. And they were broadcasting live, one of the only shows to do this out of the Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Paris Island, the training facility in South Carolina. Donald Trump called into their show. And this was, here's a montage of, there was a lot of Marines, right? Because it's Marines' 250th birthday. And there were a lot of Marines watching. And Pat McAfee multiple times talked Donald Trump into going, hoorah, and the Marines would repeat it. I thought it was kind of funny.
Mr. President, have you ever done an hoorah to a bunch of Marines?
Not the kind that I just heard. I just heard...
Mr. President, why don't you drop one? Mr. President, why don't you drop an hoorah real quick?
I will. Hoorah!
Yes, okay. We love everything about that. Okay, Mr. President, I know you're very busy.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure, you have a beautiful audience, so the answer is absolutely. Why not?
Hey, why don't you give him another? Hey, why don't you give him another hoorah, Mr. President?
Hoorah!
That's getting better and better, I think.
Pat, keep up the good work. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate you, Mr. President. How about one last hoorah for the crowd?
You want me to do another one? I'll do another one. Hoorah!
You're the best. Ladies and gentlemen, that's President 45 and 47 of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Mr. President.
Thank you, everybody.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I love that Trump is like, oh, you want me to do another one? I'll do another one. I can do another one.
He's taking requests. No, that's awesome. Yeah, man, I'm all right with that. And we talked about this earlier. Listen to the way that crowd responds to that guy. They believe that is the commander-in-chief. Like, if Joe Biden tried to do that hoorah to those guys, do you think you'd get that level of gusto coming out of him?
What would it sound like if Joe Biden did hoorah right now?
Anyway. That's what it would sound like. And, it's ridiculous, though. Like, people started trolling McAfee because he had the president on.
Yeah.
Because politics are so tribal
And
right
this was
now.
on ESPN, by the way, as well.
Correct. And it's the president firing up, the Marines that are in attendance. So McAfee responded to all the haters that were sending him messages about having the president on.
I will like to say, though, for the immediate people that are going to be mad about that happening, as President of the United States, it's Veterans Day. He's the Commander-in-Chief. Obviously, if we have the opportunity to talk to him, we're going to, and he is hilarious.
That's it. Not only is he the Commander-in-Chief and it's Veterans Day, he's hilarious. He's
Yes.
good for the show.
It was a very funny public appearance.
All
for
right,
sure.
so here in just a moment, I'm going to check with our pal Chris over at the Veterans Support Network.
Okay.
I'm going to see where we're at in terms of our goal of $15,000. I feel like we might have to have some Barry Manilow, perhaps when we come back, Allison. I don't know.
Looks like we made it.
But I promised we would do this bit today. Normally we do caller roulette, but today we're going to mix it up. It's the spinoff of caller roulette called Military Stories. Military Stories.
Military roulette.
That's what it is. 239-9393. If you are a veteran, if you have served, if you are serving, give us your best funny stories. Did somebody get yelled at? Was there a prank? Was there an embarrassing moment?
Somebody pooped their pants during training.
Right. I know you guys got stories. Just keep it radio clean. That's all we ask. Your military stories. Did you prank a buddy? Did you get pranked? Did you injure your crotch? I'm sure everybody that has served has got a funny story. 239-9393. That's 239-9393. Veterans Day edition of Military Roulette. Next.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level. On the go.
They will get worse as the week goes on. Cloudy skies and 39 degrees in downtown Indy. Lows tonight in the mid-30s. I'm Jake McDaniel from Michaelis Corporation, and here's what's trending at 5:30. Today, over 2,800 flights across the U.S. have been delayed. Again, 2,800 flights. And over 12,000 of them have been canceled. You know that whole government shutdown fight that's been going on? It looks like there's an idea of how it's ending for now. Congresswoman Victoria Spartz, who says she's ready to vote yes to open things back up, but she only because Democrats gave up their huge spending demands.
At least we're not increasing spending with an omnibus with over $1 trillion the Democrats demanding.
Today, she told WIBC's Tony Katz she's really happy Republicans held the line, avoiding a huge spending bill. Sean Diddy Combs is breaking a few rules while in prison.
Combs is already making waves at Fort Dix Federal Correctional Institute in New Jersey, just days after getting caught drinking homemade alcohol at the low-security prison. Combs reportedly landed in more trouble, this time for participating in a prohibited three-way phone call. The incident happened last week. According to CBS News, prison documents say the 56-year-old called an unnamed woman to discuss weekend visitors and told her to bring 200 singles, even though cash is banned. He then asked to speak with someone described as the digital person about blogs and told the woman to add that person to the call. Combs insisted he never got the prison handbook and didn't know the rule.
Fox's Michelle Polino. President Trump thanked U.S. veterans at Arlington National Cemetery's ceremony. He said the country will always remember what they've done to make the country safe. Vice President J.D. Vance also spoke at the ceremony. He was a U.S. Marine Corps veteran who served in Iraq. And the jackpot for tonight's Mega Millions is $900 million. The cash option on that is just over $415 million, and tomorrow's Powerball jackpot is up to $512 million. News time, 5:32. Your traffic now with Matt Bear.
Inbound 69, 4-minute delay, 106th Street to 465. Eastbound 465, stop and go traffic, Westfield Boulevard to Allisonville Road. On the east side, northbound 465 slows down before East 56th Street up to 82nd Street. And southbound 465, stop and go traffic in parts from 70 to 74. Inbound 65 on a 4-minute delay, 21st to Meridian. Eastbound 70, stop and go traffic, Harding straight into the South Split. Crash on the east side, 38th Street at Post Road. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
And now the forecast from the American Standard Heating Weather Center.
Tuesday night, skies clear out for us with low temperatures down to the mid-30s. Wednesday, mostly sunny skies. Winds staying breezy though with gusts of 25 to 30 miles per hour times. Highs Wednesday afternoon will be in the low to mid-50s. Back in the mid-50s on Thursday with plenty of sunshine with winds finally dying down a bit. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Stephen Deanna for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jake McDaniel. On the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Today is Veterans Day.
Thank you for your service.
The Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines,
and the Coast Guard. Thank you for your service.
Today is Veterans Day.
Thank you for your service.
A day to honor all military service members.
Honor military servicemen and women.
Service and sacrifice.
Risk their lives for their country.
Thank you for your service.
So let's say a big thank you
to all the veterans.
Happy Veterans Day.
Showtime.
You're listening to the Hammer and Nigel Show.
Oh, we are rolling, baby. I am so proud to be part of this show. I really am, man. I'm Jason Hammer. Big Nige is right across from me.
Hello.
Producer Allison is here. And all afternoon, we've been celebrating veterans. It's Veterans Day. We're working with the Veteran Support Network. Standing by on the phone line, we've got some folks that can't wait to tell their wild stories from serving our country. Charles, Dale, and Dung, we're going to get to you guys here in just a moment. But our goal to help homeless Hoosier vets in Indy, Nige, was a pretty lofty one. It was $15,000.
Well, it started out as $5,000, right?
Right.
And then we kind of realized, even before we started this endeavor, people were already donating. So we were like, let's up it a little.
Tony Katz made a donation this morning, which was awesome of him and some of his listeners. We had Pritt Electric drop off a check for $2,500. I mean, businesses after businesses, technology recyclers, so many businesses, so many people. Our goal got upped to $15,000. As of right now, at 5:35, we are looking at $17,256. Yeah, baby.
Thank you. Thank you, Indy.
Let's go.
Thank you.
The best listeners in all of Indy. I don't care what anybody says, man. You guys are such badasses.
Wow.
Thank you so very much.
In 3 hours.
Yes, a little less than 3 hours. My goodness, you guys are so awesome. Now, we are, again, men of our word.
What's that?
We said that if we got to $15,000 this hour, we would have producer Allison come on camera and do a celebratory shot with us.
Oh, I thought she was doing AI with Bernie Sanders.
She really threatened me that we're not going to do that. And if you've not seen Allison mad, like, she's really mean. Like, she's super mean.
Oh,
like,
she'll...
Everybody thinks she's real nice and sweet. She's actually really mean. So, all right, Nige, we had a gift brought to us from the fine folks that we're working with here. A little Colonel Taylor small batch here.
Wow.
This is the good stuff.
It was really good.
So, YouTube, here she is. This is your girl. This is producer Allison.
There she is.
And on behalf of the Hammer and Nigel Show and Veteran Support Network, whether you're on our YouTube chat, social medias, or just listening in your car, listening at home, thank you so much for helping Hoosier veterans that need some help. On the count of three, we're all going to say cheers. If you're in your car, honk your horn. 1, 2, 3, cheers.
Cheers. Man, Chris brought us some good stuff, man. Whoa. Woo! Hello.
That is awesome. Now, keep in mind, we don't have to stop. You can keep donating. You can keep those donations going.
You have to stop drinking. Yeah, I have to.
Well, you know what? That's true, too. But keep those donations going. If you're in your car and you were thinking, well, Maybe I'll donate when I get home. I've got some events with my family. I got to do this. I'm at work. It's going to be up there. Make those donations because it all goes to the same place. WIBC.com, Hammer and Nigel social media.
Stays in Indy.
Stays in Indy, helping Hoosier veterans in need. Again, I am blown away by how awesome you guys are. So thank you.
Incredible.
Let's do some military stories, a little military roulette. Charles is up first. Charles, what you got?
Love you guys. All right, so back in the day when I was in the Marine Corps, we had a sergeant who was just not a nice guy whatsoever. Do everything he could to make us miserable. And so when you go to a different duty station, one of the things you got to do to get checked out is have a medical exam. And we had a corpsman who was probably about, 6'2", 6'3", and the size of a hand of a Sasquatch. So we all took donations to convince the corpsman that he had to give him a prostate exam before he left.
I knew where this was going.
Yeah. And so the entire company was standing outside the battalion aid station when he was slow walking in a crippling fashion from getting said prostate exam, and so we all gave him a large oorah send-off. Waved goodbye to him and never to be seen by the likes. It was great, and that was such a nice ending to our relationship.
It's an amazing story.
You never want to hear the words crippling and prostate exam in the same conversation there. That's fantastic. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. And once he started telling that story, I thought, something's going up somebody's butt.
Yeah.
Well, I knew you guys would enjoy that.
Oh, sure. Yeah, butt play, sure.
That's a badge of honor. Dale is up next. Dale, first of all, what branch of service?
First-time listener, long-time caller.
Right on.
I'm Dale.
Dale?
I was in the Army.
Army,
all
right.
Back in the 80s. Nothing was going on, so don't want to claim anything.
Hey,
happened.
man, you served this country. Thank you for your service, brother. That's all that matters. What you got?
This is a basic training story. I was in basic training. It was going through the what you'd call the gas chamber, when they hit you with the tear gas and all that, right? And all day long we were going through, putting our mask on. Drill sergeants were running up and down the formations, hitting us with smoke. It was just smoke, getting us practice to hit us with the real thing. So we're all getting ready to go home, right, or back to the barracks, whatever. And they hit us with the real stuff.
Oh.
And it burns. It hurts. And I watch this guy. I'm throwing my mask on, putting stuff on. I watch this guy, the biggest guy in basic training in my platoon, throw his mask down, run straight into a tree, and knock himself out.
Just cannonball right into the tree.
I would too, man.
Wow. It was there's more stories about him, but you don't have time. He was a cool dude, but he was just one of them big guys that, just like, oh, this guy's going to be awesome. But he just, boom.
Oh, man, that is fantastic. I'm glad it wasn't me, but I can laugh at somebody else. I appreciate that, Dale. And you know what, Nige? I'm in such a good mood. I posted the Alice and Bernie videos anyway. I posted the video.
Where?
Our Twitter and our Facebook. If you want to see producer Allison really thanking Bernie Sanders for passing through enough votes to open the government, you can.
You even used my picture from Nashville. Ew. This is my last day at the Hammer Nigel show.
No.
Thank you all for listening.
Allison.
It's been a good run.
Allison, watch that hand. Where's that hand going on Bernie?
Look out for my book where I tell all the stories of WIBC.
So if you want to see producer Allison giving that old goat some enjoyment, go to Hammer and Nigel's Facebook and Twitter. You will see producer Allison, I think, attempting to seduce Bernie Sanders. I think that's the only way we can talk about it.
Listen, however we get the government to reopen.
You're a patriot.
You're welcome,
The air
America.
traffic controllers owe you, Allison.
Yeah, there's your SNAP benefits, everybody.
Dung is up next. Dung, welcome to the Hammer and Nigel show. What branch of service?
I was actually in a National Guard unit right there in Martinsville back in the day, and I'd been in for a few years and making kind of doing some things, and we had this young recruit come in, and he was so naive and just ridiculous. And we came in one morning, we had to do a PT test.
Mm-hmm.
Run 2 miles, this, that, and the other. And I came in still drunk from the night before.
Attaboy.
And probably some other things. And we're all outside, everybody's stretching. I'm smoking a cigarette, watching everybody. And they're like, and his name, Beatrice, he says, Bung, what are you doing? Why aren't you stretching with us? And I was like, I don't need to stretch, man. I've been stretching all night. And he's like, you're an anomaly. I don't understand this. Like, what do you do for a living? And I was like, well, mainly electrical, but I also work in adult content.
Oh, okay.
And he believed it, and that's where my nickname came up, and my buddy, still today, I got like several text messages. Happy Veterans Day, Bung. And I told him I had a whole website called PB. Well, we're not going to say
Yeah,
it
just
on
be,
here,
you had a website, yeah.
Yep. And this kid believed it for our whole service, and then finally we were in Iraq, and I told him, I was like, that was all BS, dude.
Dude, it's kind of a badge of honor that they thought you could pull off adult cinema.
Yeah.
Well, I told him, I was like, no, I'm just a producer, but sometimes I perform.
Well, man,
That's
thank you
incredible.
for your service,
Thank you, sir.
we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. This has been a
Absolutely.
fun day, man. I am so proud of this show. I'm so proud of the people that listen to this show. Nigel, you and I have been doing radio in this city since we were about 18 years old.
Yeah.
We're kind of radio brats. We've been hired and fired by pretty much everybody in the city.
Yep.
And I've never been more proud to be with somebody than I am with this group right now. The way that we're able to not only bring attention to the masses, but do it in our own unique way, kind of create a bond with everybody. It's kind of this unique frat party family that we have every afternoon, but to help people too.
And the fact that we raised, look, I'm not going to shy away from the fact that this show raised over what, 15 to $17,000 at 3 hours for homeless veterans that need help from Operation Rudolph, and the people that are associated with that is incredible.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
And you know what? In about a month or so, closer to the holidays, we're going to help out the Salvation Army. There was a story on Wish TV today that said they're in trouble because a lot of people want their services. And look, they're kind of running out of funds to help people here in Indy. So here in about a month, we're going to get with Mel McMahon. We're going to get with Samantha over at the Salvation Army.
Yep.
And we're going to help some more Hoosiers. But as of today, this is about Veterans today. It's Veterans Day. Thank you so much from the Hammer and Nigel Show.
When you have a fire emergency, you need a restoration company you can trust to put everything back together. Pat Sullivan here for the Michaelis Corporation. I know, I've relied on Michaelis after a fire at my home. I'm here with the owner, Richard Michaelis. Richard, what makes Michaelis the right call if you have a fire?
Michaelis is local and family owned. We are your neighbors, 39 years of experience, and we'll respond 24/7, 365. The Michaelis Corporation is IICRC certified. We will restore your home or business to pre-loss condition or better.
I've lived it. Michaelis was on the scene at my home before the firefighters had even rolled up their hoses. They asked me about calling a restoration company. I told them I had Michaelis. They told me Michaelis was the real deal. You help with insurance, too?
Yes, we'll work through the insurance process to give you peace of mind.
Water, storms, fire, and mold. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. Text or call 844-FIXED-INDY. Make it Michaelis. The holidays are right around the corner. Is your home ready for hosting all your guests? My friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling are here to help with any unexpected plumbing or HVAC issues that we know are at the bottom of your holiday prep list. For the month of November, Hope will give you $200 off any $1,000 plus plumbing or HVAC service. Hope is here to help so you can get back to what matters most. Call Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today at 641-HOPE or online at hopeplumbing.com.
While right here in Indiana, veterans, heroes that served our country are struggling with homelessness, hunger, and urgent needs. Veterans Support Network is on the front lines providing housing, job training, food utilities, and emergency assistance to help local veterans get back on their feet. This Christmas time, although Operation Rudolph Veterans Support Network plans to distribute backpacks filled with coats, blankets, hats, scarves, gloves, socks, and 50 homeless veterans. Last year, the community raised, we raised to hammer $10,000. Today, we raised over $17,000 for this great cause.
Thanks to people like Vicky Mattingly, $200 donation, Stephen Bird, $50, Jay, $50, Garna, $50, the gun guy, Guy Relford, put in $200.
Right on.
With the support of you guys and some of our corporate sponsors here, Drisk Moving and Storage out of Westfield, Brandt's Heating and Cooling of Kokomo, TTN Properties and Lawn Care of Noblesville. Every donation goes directly to helping Hoosier veterans stay safe and cared for and warm this winter and fed. Veteran Support Network has already helped nearly 250 veterans across Indiana. They want to help a lot more. So even after our show, think about making a donation. VeteransSupportNetwork.org. That's VeteransSupportNetwork.org, or go to WIBC.com today and make that donation and help.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Guy Relford here. Time again for the Indy 1500 Gun and Knife Show this coming weekend at the State Fairgrounds, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's never been a more important time to exercise our rights as true Americans. It's the Indy 1500 Gun and Knife Show. See the best in sporting, hunting, and personal protection gear, plus great displays of Americana. Come see us this weekend at the Indy 1500 Gun and Knife Show, Friday 2 to 7, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 9 to 4. It's the Indy 1500 Gun and Knife Show. See you there.
The Attorney General's Office, reuniting Hoosiers with over $1 million in unclaimed property every week. Visit indianaunclaimed.gov or text Tony Katz to 46220 today.
Have an easy holiday at Staples. Save on top tech and gaming gifts, shipping supplies and services to get your packages there safely. Even custom cards and wrapping paper. Staples, that was easy.
Heating and air conditioning can be the largest investment you make in your home. Here at Family, we pride ourselves in offering many flexible options.
Family Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Want to be in the room where it happens? Win opening night tickets to Broadway's Hamilton Tuesday, December 2nd. Enter now at WIBC.com for your shot to see the show everyone's talking about.
Man, the donations keep coming in. We're over $18,000 now. I love it, baby. Let's keep it rolling. Matt Bear.
North side eastbound 465 delayed 15 minutes from 865 over to Ditch Road. Westbound 465 slows after 31 past Michigan Road. Inbound 65 slow. MLK to Meridian. Southbound 6570 jammed from the north split to the south split because of construction. Eastbound 70 slow from West Street into the south split. And northbound 65 tightens up from Raymond into the south split because of construction. Crash on the east side 38th Street at Post Road. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
37 at the American Standard Heating Weather Center. Again, thank you guys so much for helping Veteran Support Network. Thank you for helping your fellow Hoosiers who have defended this country, that have fallen on some hard times. I am so proud to call all of you guys part of this big family that we do here. And your reward is posted on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's AI Allison French kissing Bernie Sanders. Hammer and Nigel, one more hour coming up.
Yeah.
Guys, you might want to pay attention to this, all right? And especially if you feel your energy slipping away from you. You feel what, you're losing what makes you, you. It could be low testosterone, and you need to take action now. Don't wait. Synergen X and Low T Center can help reclaim that energy with a quick, simple, free T test. Visit trtmvp.com or go to a Synergen X or Low T Center for that free T test.
And treatment is covered by most major health insurance or affordable